Good morning.
What happened?
What?
What happened? Weren't we just here?
Yeah, we were here Friday. We did a live show.
Yeah. What happened?
Took a weekend, and now it's Monday.
Monday.
What's wrong with you?
I know. God damn, those vacation weeks fly by, don't they?
That was more than a vacation.
Oh, my God.
The season's changed.
I know. We were gone. The entire season's changed.
We got away with a doozy.
That was a good one.
We left here. It was like 100 degrees in New York. Look, it's going to be rainy.
That's rainy.
And 75 today.
Lows in the 50s.
We've been gone so long. The temperature has dropped 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Take that, assholes.
Oh, it was so nice. God, was it nice to just not wake up early. Oh, that was the one thing I was dreading. Last night, all I was doing was looking at my watch going, I can't stay up late tonight. Early Betty Bye time. Yuck. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
We had 2 weeks. Like I said, the season changed.
I laid awake, and I can never sleep the night before a Monday. Sundays are always tough for me.
Really?
Come back from vacation, literally made 20 minutes of sleep last night.
Know what you should do? You should drive from North Carolina to New York City in one day. Guess what? You'll get a good night's sleep.
Is that what you... Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you really squeezed out every inch of that vacation.
Oh, yeah, I did. And then I started writing my email. I never sent it. Would you be really mad if we started back Tuesday? Would you be really mad? Well, what happened? We woke up.
Couldn't we use the whole thing with, wasn't Monday like Labor Day?
Yeah. So
didn't we have an extra day?
Yeah, actually.
Why don't we just go home now? We'll start tomorrow.
Out of the 2 weeks we took off, 2 of those were company holidays. So.
Right.
Were they really?
Oh, yeah. We only took 8 days.
Yeah.
We only took 8 show days off.
Technically.
You're right.
Not technically.
That's true.
I'm looking at another sick day or 2 before October 1st.
Yeah.
We woke up 2 weeks in North Carolina at a beach house. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, you kind of know some of the stories, but we were on a 4x4 beach. Didn't rain for the 2 weeks except for that stupid Hurricane Earl thing we could get into later. But woke up yesterday morning, we have to shut down the house. You got to fucking get it all set and ready, and you got to bail.
Lock it up.
We probably should have left Saturday because it really is like a 2-day job to get out of this joint. And then we finally, even though we woke up at like 5:30 to get out of there, we finally are in our cars at 8:30. It's raining like a mother, and it's beach, wet sand everywhere. And to make a long story short, rain from North Carolina pretty much all the way to New York City yesterday.
Rain on the
I'm
beach.
fucking exhausted.
Rain on the beach is depressing.
It is. But I was telling everybody because, you know, when you have a pretty good vacation going on and you have to leave, maybe you're in the Caribbean or Florida, wherever the fuck you like going, and that day you're leaving and you got your travel clothes on, and maybe you got long pants because you're flying back into a kind of a colder climate. Yeah. And you're waiting for your ride to the airport, and you see everyone getting ready for their beach day. It's so depressing.
Yeah, you're the one that's leaving.
Right, and you see everyone else, like, they're getting set for a nice day.
It's like when you're going to a resort.
Exactly.
And you're leaving the resort, and other people are coming in, looking around. Ooh, we got to stay for 2 weeks.
Pasty white, and you're just...
Yeah. You're a tan, but you're leaving, and you hate them for just getting there.
Oh, absolutely. But yesterday, I didn't have that because it's great when it's a shitty day when you're leaving. Because now you just let's get the fuck out of here.
Just leave.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Just get out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was fun. A good time. Nice. Had a lot of action go on.
Yeah.
A lot of action during my vacation. Jesus. Larceny.
I heard.
Some grand larceny. I thought that was fun. Went out to L.A. Hung out with Chris Cornell.
I know the show's never really off with this Twitter thing because I know exactly what you were doing.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but you get a good feel for what everyone's doing.
For what's going on. You get a little, you know what everybody's up to, if anything major is happening.
When I saw your picture with Chris Cornell, I was thinking, does he even know who we are?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He does?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, because sometimes they just don't know or care.
No, he knew. He knew, like, right in the pool. came up and started talking about the show, and I love doing the show, and he likes the Twitter.
He likes the Twitter?
Like the Twitter. Said he's not he goes, I got a studio in my house, but I'm not really a geek, so I don't know how to fix any of the shit. So he goes, so if something goes wrong with the studio, I just tweet the problem, and I get 8,000 answers on how to fix it.
Dude, so you know what? Just to jump in real fast, I used my Twitter yesterday for traffic.
Yeah,
fuck local traffic. Local traffic, and I know that I think XM and Sirius has traffic, and I've tried it. They blow. Sorry, Washington, you suck a dick with your traffic. So I tweeted, I'm like, hey, I'm leaving North Carolina, the Outer Banks. I'm going all the way to New York City. All I wrote was, how does the traffic look? Of course, you get the assholes that have to be dicks always, but then you got people really, truly telling you the traffic, and I just pasted it all together. Got a little traffic, Virginia, D.C. I didn't need the D.C. because I had this other way I went, but I pieced it all together. Like, okay, here's where the trouble's going to be, and then I went around that. Yeah. So I want to thank everyone that gave me real traffic reports yesterday.
Tweety traffic,
but Chris Cornell. If something's wrong with his studio, he just tweets
Twitter,
it.
He just tweets it, and then the oddest thing though is he's got a couple of kids,
right?
Youngsters. And he's got one daughter that's, I don't know, probably 5 or something like that.
She hot?
And she just, Opie. she's just, she's in the pool and kind of, being a kid, splashing around, making a racket. And he's just got to kind of keep going, all right, sweetie, just keep it down. There's people, there's people here, other people. Don't splash so much. Watch your head doing this. All right. Okay, Daddy, you're the shark now, and I'm going to jump in the water, and you're the shark. He's like, all right, I'm the shark. And I'm like, that's fucking Spoon Man.
You had to watch Chris Cornell be the shark?
Yes. Like this Black Hole Sun guy. And he's like the shark. And then like, I'm laying down on one of the lounge chairs with a banana daiquiri. And then he's like, yeah, I'm the shark. And he looks over and gives me that look, like he's exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I guess you got your hands full with that one. I go, and he goes, she doesn't shut up.
Oh, really?
She just keeps talking. So he's like, she doesn't shut up.
The best part about his daughter, though, she doesn't give a shit. He's Spoon Man guy.
She doesn't care.
When you hang out with celebrities,
Temple of the Dog guy.
When you hang out with celebrities and their kids, you realize the kids don't give a fuck that their father is like very famous. They don't care.
Do not care.
And you're sitting there like, that's Spoon Man guy.
Chris Cornell, for
He should hire someone to be Shark Guy.
Yeah. He shouldn't have to be Shark Guy as the kids fall in the pool because apparently the daughter said there was an earthquake.
What?
There was this whole scenario. She's like, oh, there's an earthquake. Okay, so I fell in the pool. Now there's a shark in there. Okay, Daddy, you got to be the shark in there.
Oh,
my God, it's Chris Cornell. What's he doing?
That's pretty
he's
cool,
being
though.
a dad. Yeah, they were there because he's like, yeah, a house is being painted. So it's all the fumes. So we're staying here a couple of days. That must be nice.
It must be nice.
It's my vacation, and for him, it's just, my house stinks.
I need a place to stay for a couple days. It's the Beverly Hills Hotel.
It was the Beverly Hills Hotel.
I saw the pictures. I'm like, why is Aunt hanging out at the Beverly Hills Hotel? That's old school Hollywood.
It was, you know something? That's exactly what I wanted. They got those bungalows there. Oh, it's great. They got the main hotel, and then you go through these little trails all over the place. Those nice vegetation and palm trees. And then you go to your bungalow. And it's like an apartment. You walk in and it's a full fucking apartment.
How much does that cost you? I need to know.
Oh, dude,
just
please.
Write it down. I need
it's
to
crazy.
know. I need to know.
I could tell you, 'cause I stayed there for a couple weeks.
Oh, Chip stay there? This is, by the way, not just joke Chip.
What?
There's a whole new side that we met of Chip. It's Chip does everything better than everyone else and has done more things. And it's done similar things, only much more fun and much better than you ever have.
Really?
So you went to the Beverly Hills Hotel?
Can't wait to hear this.
He just lies a lot. he lies a lot.
Chip lies. Chip is doing nothing but lying. It's a pretty penny.
I can imagine.
I'll say that. Let me see. I'll write down something. This is for
one day?
Monday through Friday.
3 days.
This was
4
Monday,
days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
4 days, I guess, right?
And this is just the base just for the fucking room.
All right.
No food, no nothing.
All right. Wow. Oh, damn.
Yeah. But you are being treated like fucking royalty.
That's for the week.
Yeah.
Oh.
4 days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's before. That's
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Did they put the room on a hitch and let you bring it home with you? Fuckers.
You know what it is,
You
though?
can buy a trailer.
I know.
They only have like a dozen of the poolside cabanas, too. They got those poolside cabanas. And I had one every day. Mr. Cumia, welcome. Your cabana is ready.
What was your final bill? That's just to sit there.
I don't know. I didn't look.
Yeah.
I wait until my Amex gets. I wait till the American Express gets in.
It's better that way.
Because I didn't fucking care. I was like, I'm staying here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And it was just everybody that walked by. Was like, look, here comes Charlton Heston. Everything. It's just that old school Hollywood feel.
Were there any celebrities there besides Chris Cornell?
Well, James Lipton from Inside the Actors Studio was eating at the Polo Lounge when
As he should have been.
when I was.
Really?
And then the guy that owns the Polo Lounge, he comes by like at night and just brought out a bunch of bottles of Cristal, and he pours out to everybody there and does a big toast. I want to thank everybody for coming. And then you don't just get a little glass. They keep filling that shit up.
Nice.
You just pounded them at the bar. You're never at a want for a beverage or anything to eat. They come right to your table at your poolside cabana with the menu and whatever you want. It was luxury.
Anything else? I
loved it.
What else you do in L.A.?
Went to the Brady Bunch house and took a picture in front of there because I had to. And the Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw that one.
Wait. The Brady Bunch picture? That was a text or a tweet?
I tweeted at that one.
It was where you were standing in front of there holding something, and you said something that you should have gotten a
thing of AZT.
Yeah.
It was so fucking...
Mr. Brady's in there eating broth with his little puppy. There it is. Yeah.
It's completely inappropriate.
If you drove by, you would never recognize that as the Brady Bunch house.
Of course, like everybody says, it looks smaller in real life.
It sure does.
And then the McFly house is good. I was taking pictures there, and I was with a lady out there, and we were taking pictures, and then a neighbor comes out and goes, "Do you want to take one together?" And now you're like all embarrassed. We left the car running.
Yeah.
It's like we just want to click and then get the fuck out of there.
Wait, that Brady house is actually just a lived-in house now?
Yeah, they're all
these houses.
All the houses are just people live there.
But is there I wonder if there's a thing that they can't change the outside?
No, they changed the outside a lot.
Oh.
They put a fence up. They put trees up and shit like
the Brady
that.
house looks like the old Brady house.
Yeah, except for the big tree, and that one part that had the window upstairs, it's actually not a 2-floor house. So they put a fake window in that one little portion there where
on the left side
vaulted ceiling is. Yeah. There's no
really?
real
That's just
second
one
floor.
Story.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and they put a fake window there.
Who gives a shit?
I know.
Yeah, so many riveting scenes were on the steps.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you're not gonna find.
Like you remember when the kids spied, they saw Alice being dog fucked on the sofa by 3 men of color, shall we say?
One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Brady comes home and finishes off the men.
Yes, gives their weenies a cleaning. That was all seen on the second floor of that house.
Yes. And the McFly house, we took pictures there, which looks exactly like it did in the movie. It's amazing that much time went by.
It's a shitty house, huh?
The same fucking house with the big power cable lines and towers behind it.
And a basketball hoop in the driveway.
Yeah. And the neighbor comes out and goes, "Oh, do you want a picture together?" And we're like, "Okay." She goes, "Yeah." I go, this must happen a lot, huh? She's like, "Yeah, we had busloads of people come by." Like busloads come by and they get out and snap pictures.
It's a crappy house, so I bet you see a car in the driveway. That guy probably works his balls off, right?
Oh, yeah.
So why doesn't he quit his stupid job? It's probably a bad job. And sit out front all day long and say, "Look, you want a picture of my fucking house? Give me $5.
$5. He should buy
He probably would make a shitload of money.
Sell his truck, buy a DeLorean.
Right.
You park it in the driveway, or you park it like it's smashed into some garbage pails.
Yes, set up something for the people.
And then you set something up.
Way better than being stuck in L.A. traffic every day going to work, right?
Sit in a lounge chair and just wait for people to come up and go $5.
A little lemonade or iced tea. You're sitting in your fucking beach chair waiting. Why not?
The McFly house. You could be, polishing a car like you're Biff.
Yeah.
Something.
You can hire just the actors just to hang out for your house.
You could probably get most of them from the actual movie.
Right. Because to him, it's just a stupid house.
It's just a dumb house.
That he was able to afford.
Yeah.
He didn't buy it because it was the Back to the Future house. I doubt it.
No. It was, that's pretty much the only outside the hotel things I did because you just can't beat that goddamn hotel. The restaurant and other places inside of it. There's so many people whose pictures are just in front. Now Danny's just pulling up random people who have taken pictures.
The exact same shot.
Exact shot as me. Just standing there like a dope on the driveway apron. I think I captured the mood more of the movie with the lighting. I'm an asshole.
No, you didn't.
No idea.
There's a garbage can in his picture, and that's where that film belongs. Fucking stinks.
How dare you?
It's terrible.
How dare you, sir?
Right on, man.
How dare you, sir?
Right the fuck on.
Yeah, so that was like the only touristy thing I did, and just hung out.
I took some pictures inside that house when I was out there.
How'd you do that?
I went inside when I said to the guy, I'm going to take some pictures.
Oh, well, I just got the outside ship.
Yeah, well.
And then had people, came back for like Labor Day weekend. People over the house and
Big party.
Big party.
Did you invite everybody?
Oh, look who's leaving. Look who's leaving for this segment.
What happened to Danny? First of all, did you invite everybody? You said you were going to invite everyone to this big party of yours.
Nah,
I know I was away, but
I started inviting people, but they all had things to do.
Yeah.
Dumb Travis was up in fucking Canada or some bullshit. I don't know. And a lot of other people had plans. I was just like, screw it. Oh, I have some people coming over. We'll barbecue and do some shit.
I was so lonely. I showed up the night before and just waited.
Really?
Yes.
I waited in the car until I saw people pulling up. I was fucking so lonely.
So lonely.
You couldn't wait to get to the big party?
To do anything.
No.
Couldn't wait to do anything.
We told you, do something.
No,
all you do is work, which is good. You're becoming a huge star there, Jimmy. But you gotta, what do you do for fun? The last 2 weeks.
He Twittered it. His girl had to take a shit.
I was following him on Twitter, but I'm sitting there like,
hysterical.
Did he go to a movie? What did he do?
No, I mean, just
Did you have fun when you were filming for Leno in New Orleans?
Oh, yeah. That was great, but I mean, it was work. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was like we shot.
Did you stay an extra day just to check out the city?
Couldn't. We flew in. That was all shot Thursday until 7 at night, and then I flew to L.A. the next morning. I left the hotel 3:30 in the morning, flew to L.A., taped Leno, and then got on the red eye and flew home.
Oh, so you had to do New Orleans to L.A.
It was a 12-hour turnaround from when we filmed that to when it was actually shown.
It came out
That's
great.
fast.
Thanks. Yeah, I was happy with it.
Great.
I was really nervous about that one because there was no time to edit.
No, man, there was a million jokes in it.
So I was happy. But yeah, it was just kind of cool to relax, man. But
love the picture you twittered from New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, all there.
With your some of the locals, let's just say.
That guy was
surrounded by some of the locals.
That guy, the black guy with the yellow jersey, his name was Satchmo Slim.
Satchmo Slim?
Yeah. I love the name Satchmo.
Yeah.
I like the guy in the background with a big bucket of Heinekens that he's walking around with.
Yeah, they were actually, that was like fucking noon in the parking lot under a bridge. They were great.
I was just, and I twittered the next picture is going to be Jimmy in a giant pot.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy had a thing of spices that he's holding up to make Jimmy just a little more flavorful.
I was surprised how nice everybody was. Like, you saw Katrina footage, like it's going to be horrifying. Everybody was fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really were.
They're over
friendly.
that Katrina thing. Yeah, come on. It's been 5 years.
The riffraff never came back. They're all in Houston.
Now Houston's horrifying.
Houston's like, thanks a lot.
I'd never go to Houston.
Right. But did you want to do something fun, Jimmy?
Yeah, it didn't matter. I mean,
we had like a month off, I think.
When did I go see Ozzy? That was a few weeks ago.
That was when we were still on the air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't do much, man. I was very bored for a few days. Slept late every day,
and then mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah, and just went back to comedian schedule. I had no gigs. I just did the cellar. It was uneventful. Uneventful.
So the
big party I was looking forward to.
Yes.
Were you at the big party, Jimmy?
Of course.
Yeah.
So you came back the day of the party? You said you were there early, the day before?
Oh, yeah, I just waited in the truck for 24 hours. No, I got there like that late that night.
Yeah, we hung out, jacuzzied, pooled, things like that.
Yeah.
And then the next day we had a party. And, there's just guests come by, as they do on any normal party.
You call them guests, I call them strangers.
Well, sometimes I don't know everyone that's there, but there's other people that have invited them.
You assume the other people know them.
And they vouch for them. Yep. Go and vouch for them. Yeah, Shep Proudfoot vouched for him.
So how many people were at the party?
It wasn't a big party. It was probably 20 people.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. A barbecue, pool. It was nice.
Right.
And, a friend of mine, let's just say, a close friend of mine said, hey, there's a couple of people I'd like to invite over. Is it cool? And I was like, of course, Dan. Of course, friend, it's cool.
What?
It's, of course, my good friend, it's cool if a couple of people come over. I've done that before. Figured if a friend of mine knows the people, it's cool.
Holy shit.
So
I didn't know this part of the story.
Yeah. Oh, the jokes haven't stopped.
What the Does this person know these people well?
He knew him, I guess, more years ago than now.
Reagan was in office the last time they spoke.
Holy shit.
I guess he knew him a little.
But in all fairness, the people you should invite to your friend's house who has guns and money laying around should be people that you talked to once back in 1986.
Oh, wow. Holy. Why did these people need to be there?
Well, it was just, hey, people are hanging out.
Right.
If a friend of mine wants to invite a couple of people over, I assume he is being responsible and inviting people that will not cause a problem.
Sure.
It's how it works. I know I got a friend, Zach, from Apple store.
Zach Zefron?
No.
You hang with Zach Zefron?
And he's like, yeah, I'll come by. He goes, you mind if I bring a couple of people? I'm like, I don't care, because I know Zach will be cool. He'll bring a couple of dopey drunks, and they'll just sing karaoke, and that'll be fine.
Right.
But, so these two people come by, and it's a guy and his overweight, ugly girlfriend. And
here we go.
They're sitting out back at the table.
Were you suspicious ever?
Not a hint of suspicion. Handshake.
Looked you in the eye. Thanks for having me.
Beers, laughing. Just another person at the party.
Do you know when I met him?
You met the guy?
Yes. I got a weird feeling, but there was no indication of any. It was just like, and that was it.
Well, he apparently was very excited about seeing Jimmy Norton there.
Was he?
He was very excited. He told the person that invited him that he was a little starstruck.
Oh, I like this guy.
Slightly
right?
starstruck. I like how Danny's typing things like he knows everything that happened that night.
Kind of weird that he knows everything.
Yeah, isn't it?
Wanted a picture? Well, he could have taken one. We could stand there.
Yeah, he could have taken a picture, gone upstairs to my room, and taken a piece of art off the wall. Take that home, too. Can I take a picture? Sure. Which one? You fucking thief. So here's how it plays out. We're all partying. We're in various parts of the house. I guess Mr. Norton and some friends are in the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
I was downstairs in the basement, which I figure now that I need one of those giant bells like Silence of the Lambs to go off in the basement when the alarm goes off, because I don't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear shit?
Nope.
The alarms went off, though.
Well, yes. So we're all,
Where do you hear the alarms?
House.
I didn't hear it in the jacuzzi.
No.
Oh, man, what's up with you?
I know. I got it now. I know.
You got to get these alarms a little bit.
Janine Bootsy. I was in the jacuzzi. lounging around with my gal.
Yes.
And talking to, let's just say, a friend's gal who was very nice.
Right.
But we couldn't hear any noise until people ran over and go, the alarm's going off.
Yeah. So
the jacuzzi was loud.
You know, Janine.
Love Janine.
Makeup Janine.
That's psycho.
Her and
love her, though.
She had a gentleman friend there. Were luckily sitting on my couch inside.
Was she cutting herself at that moment?
No cutting was going on.
She's.
Do you think she's a cutter?
I think she's a cutter.
She should be if she's not.
Yeah, I hope she.
Just one across the throat.
Yeah, to the cutters out there, do the neck. Stop with the silly wrist shit, please.
Hey, Jesus.
Go right for the jugular.
So,
show everyone you mean business. Yes.
She's sitting on the couch with a gentleman friend, and they're watching television. The gentleman friend, I find out later about this, but he sees upstairs, because you could see part of my upstairs, the balcony, from the seat that they were sitting in. So the gentleman friend is looking and noticing there's somebody upstairs. And why is somebody up there? Well, it's this guy. And he's coming out of one of the rooms, and now he's walking toward my bedroom.
But the alarm's blaring?
Not yet. The alarm hadn't gone off yet.
Oh, so they saw before the alarms went off.
Before the alarms went off,
Gotcha.
he's now walking toward my bedroom. So within a few minutes...
Did he not know that they were seeing him go by?
I have no idea what he knew or thought or anything. But as he walks by, a couple of minutes later, all hell breaks loose. The alarm's going off. So I get a call from Central Monitoring. I answer it. I'm like, all right. I go to my keypad by my front door, and I'm trying to key in the code, and it's not stopping. So I go, what? I go, this isn't even tripped. What's going on? She goes, no, it's your upstairs closet. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's my gun closet vault. It's separate alarm. And it's got magnetic locks on it. So you got to put in it's a few steps you got to do.
You pretty much
to
need
disarm,
2 people.
To disarm it.
You need 2 people. Turn your key, sir, right?
Turn your key, sir.
One of those.
The magnetic locks disengage, and then the door can be opened.
Yeah.
So, well, he apparently went in there and tugged on the door very hard, setting the alarm off.
Did he know it was a gun closet?
I have no idea.
Would you know it was a gun closet?
I wouldn't have known unless I had listened to this program and,
right.
But
the average person wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know. Would just
probably, right?
It would be a true dummy that would tug on a door with an armed alarm keypad right next to the door.
Jesus.
It says armed in red fucking light letters, and he tugged on this thing, and the alarm goes off. So now, he kind of disappears. Well, I got surveillance cameras, not in my house, but all around my house. We later go in to look at the replay of the surveillance cameras. When the alarm goes off, you could see a little commotion going on around the house. You could tell the alarm went off. There's no sound, but you could tell from the way people are acting. You see him come out my front door, go out the driveway, around the side of my house, through the back gate, around the side, and sits back down next to his chick, instead of walking right out the back door, which was 20 feet away from him. He went out the front door, which is at the base of my stairs that go upstairs, and went all the way around the house without anybody seeing him, except for every camera on my house.
Right.
Tracked this guy walking around the outside of the house. So... another great smart move, because I do have law officers at my house at the party. So, this guy's just a genius. So they take him aside and, give him a little interrogation, and he cracks. He tells the officer on scene, he goes, I was just taken by the whole thing, and I've been down on my luck, and I was looking for money.
Jesus.
Yeah. So... now, I'm fucking fuming. I'm ready to, really bodily throw this motherfucker out of my house.
Right.
Well, he slipped out. Him and his chick, boom, gone. So now I'm like, all right,
wait, after the interrogation, they were able to slip out?
Yeah. They when one of the cop guys came to get me, that guy fucking ran to his car and took off with his chick. Gone. So I'm thinking now, I got to let me look around. So I open up the closet, I check, I make sure all the armaments is still there. Everything's there. And then I'm like, fuck, my wallet was up here. Shit. So I look at my wallet. I don't keep cash in my wallet, but my credit cards, and they were all there. And then my lovely female friend, visitor from Los Angeles, came back with me.
How close of a friend?
Very close friend.
Wait, did you ever,
I could have. Could have. She had
make out?
Make out.
Have you made
made
out with her?
There was heavy petting. Heavy petting.
Have you rubbed your genitals together through clothing?
Dry humping? Her pocketbook was hooked on one of the little posts on my bed.
Right.
And she checked her wallet, like $1,200.
She had $1,200 on her?
Out from L.A., Gone. Fucking gone. And then I noticed in my top drawer, like $300 is gone out of my top drawer. So this guy just grabbed money, shoved it in his fucking pocket.
Oh, wow.
Went down, lied. Because we
You didn't check him?
We confronted him first.
Right.
And then was like, hey, you were seen upstairs. No, I wasn't upstairs. No. It's like, no, this guy, I saw you. And then the cop talked to him, and he fessed up to it, and then he took off. I was pissed that we didn't know he had taken anything until he was gone. So the next day, the police arrived, called the police, Nassau County, detectives, the whole deal.
Why next day?
Well,
party was too good.
It was 2:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock by that point. So, next day.
Next day.
They get the call.
Right.
And send everybody over, take some pictures, a lot of statements, and it's felony larceny, felony grand larceny. So, as far as I know, last I heard, he's got a felony grand larceny warrant out for him. And
did they get him?
I don't know yet.
Wow.
I don't know, but they don't just those warrants don't just go away. So if you're out and about, they will get you. Yeah, so the nerve, and it's like I was thinking of it this way too. Look, he don't know me from a hole in the fucking wall. I don't know him. He could be the biggest scumbag. He could be down on his luck. Whatever. He's ripping me off. But to fuck your friend over like that, to be invited somewhere by a friend
that's bad.
That has a certain trust and everything.
Sure, is
such a fucking of your supposed friend that transcends like stealing shit. The principle of just fucking your friend over. And the jokes didn't start. If I couldn't find my keys, it was like, hey, Danny, did anyone come over?
Jokes didn't stop, you mean?
Yeah.
You just said the jokes didn't start.
Oh, sorry.
They didn't start.
They started the second that guy left the house.
How well did this... When was the last time you hung with that dude?
It wasn't too long. Ago? Before, like leading up to this, like we had been trying, like our schedules just didn't line up. Like we had,
we've been on fucking probation.
Yeah. You wanted to meet somewhere, and he was busy knocking over a house. Hey, man, you want to meet over at Buster and Dave's? I can't. We're going to bash an old lady in the head and take her purse.
Yeah, we try to figure out a day to ride our motorcycles together.
Danny was a good second story man.
Wow. And, that's a hell of a buzz. You don't know your friend is.
And you were going to go riding?
Yeah, it was just one of those things.
Where you couldn't steal a bike in time? Fucker.
And at the beginning of this party, there really wasn't a lot of people that were known to be coming.
Right,
so it was like, you know what? This could be like 4 people. This could be 12 people. Who knows?
Yeah, we didn't know at that point.
So I was like, screw it. And that's when I was like, hey, you mind if a buddy of mine comes by?
I'm like, cool. There was plenty of food and everything.
Yeah.
We weren't sure how
Did
many
you grow
people
up with the
were
guy?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. There was a long stretch of time where like it was every day. It was like that was the crew. He was
and then
part of the crew.
I don't know where he went away.
No. It was
went away.
He would just see a girl, steal a kiss.
Any thieving joke, here it comes.
You know how you get. But
yeah. What would you guys do? Listen to Rolling Stone albums, Sticky Fingers?
Shit. I don't even have anything to say. I can't even say.
No.
Are you embarrassed?
He felt so bad. Dude, I have never seen such a dejected Danny. Oh, and Danny just had a horrid week anyway.
I was having a real good one.
He was having a real bad week. Apparently, a carpet cleaning machine was needed at my house, and
what? So much shit on the rug.
I was.
What's a hell of a
carpet cleaning machine?
Oh yeah.
For carpet.
For the Persian rug in my living room.
What? Wait.
See, well, when I was in L.A., I had Danny watch the house. You know, I like people over there making sure somebody's there than not there. Except, certain friends, I guess.
It's good to have somebody who you know be watching the ceiling fan.
I guess someone had to case the joint.
Got to make sure the lights are on.
Well, he didn't know this guy. I mean, it was thick as thieves at one point. But what happened on the rug? What happened?
Nothing that stains. It wasn't bad.
Was it anything?
Just red wine. I fell.
Oh no, red wine stains it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It fell on a rug that if I hadn't bought the rug, I could have bought a car. It's just
why? Why would you need a rug that expensive?
You don't. But it's a luxury item.
For what though?
Well, it goes
like
with the rest of the motif.
I've seen those rugs. They look like rugs.
Man, no.
Yeah.
There's a difference. You could tell.
All right.
You could tell the difference.
All right.
It's like a off-the-rack thing or a tailored Armani suit.
It's a gentleman's rug.
Right. And, so that happened. And then I heard tell there was a rental of a rug cleaner from a Home Depot. And
you tried to clean it up before he got back?
Well, I said,
you're like the parent. He was your son.
Yeah, no, he was either not Ferris Bueller. It was risky business.
Risky business.
Danny was risky business.
There was
Guido, take that old wallet off the shelf.
Did he have Guido the killer pimp over Anthony's house?
He did.
There was a moment of sheer panic. Like, when you're frozen, but you know that every second counts at the same time.
You broke the egg.
The second the wine starts spilling, you go into that Matrix freeze thing and spin around knowing like you can't stop this.
Wait, now the wine, were you holding it when it spilled, or did you doze off, or did you knock it off something? I don't know what happened.
Pass out on your face.
No, I think what I had done.
I think what I'd done. That means there was a good buzz going on.
It wasn't
I've been piecing this together for a while. I think I got it now.
It wasn't a super full glass or anything, but
this is Tangerine Dream, by the way, for the people out there that don't know.
I was watching television and I leaned forward, and stupidly, instead of putting the glass on the flat surface that would make sense for you to do so,
of course,
I just kind of put it on the floor for 2 seconds just as I was leaning forward, and then I think I leaned back, forgot.
Oh.
And then I went to cross my leg, and the tip of my toe hit it, and I was like, what the hell was, the wine glass.
And did you panic and hope you just had water in it for a second?
I'm just looking, going I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do.
I don't know how to fix this.
I'm looking, going, you shouldn't even try, because it's
set the house on fire. Danny then sets the house on fire to cover up a spill on the rug.
Jesus.
So I tried. I worked on it for probably an hour.
Oh shit!
What'd you try?
And I'm trying to convince
put
myself.
The rug in his mouth and squeeze.
Just everything I could think of. I couldn't find proper cleaning fluids, so I was just trying to dilute. And
you should have just moved a piece of furniture over it.
Well, at one
turn
point,
the rug around.
At one point, the thoughts had crossed my mind. I was just I could just pull the ottoman closer.
The ottoman could probably wouldn't know. Probably think he did it.
But then I had to make an emergency call. I was just something needs to happen here. So
pick up a rug cleaner.
Call another one of your friends.
Yeah, exactly. You should just call that guy. Would have stole you one.
I don't know what happened. Someone stole your Persian rug.
So that happened, and then the thievery.
Wait, did it get cleaned up?
Yeah.
Did the rug cleaner do it?
Yeah. You can't even tell.
You can't even tell.
Can't even tell.
Look at that.
I came home to look, and I was I don't even know where it is.
You could tell.
I could tell.
I didn't even know where it was. I couldn't tell. So after that, and then the thievery, Danny's feeling a little low. So we figure, I get home and we're hanging out. I figure, let's pop some sweet berry wine and just hang out by the bar. And maybe, Danny's playing some video game or some shit on the video game console.
Did you tussle his head?
No, I don't think we had to tussle.
No tussling going on?
But he
made you feel a little better?
He sure tussled his wine glass because that fell right on the white carpet on my fucking floor in the basement.
Jesus.
At which point, Danny collapses onto his knees, curses, and throws a chair across the room like a wrestler.
And what did he break
Just like,
doing that?
Fuck!
What did he break doing
this
that?
to stay my fucking week.
Hurricane Danny.
Hurricane Danny.
I was dealing with Hurricane Earl. You had Hurricane Danny. I think Hurricane Danny was worse.
That came up very easy, though, and very quickly.
Yeah, luckily that was a lot.
Like Scotch Guard.
That was a lot easier.
We had some specialty cleaner for it and everything, so that came up easy. But I was just like, and Keith was over. We just started laughing. We couldn't stop laughing. We're like, this motherfucker is feeling like shit.
Keith just came over, like they're laughing, and Keith just comes over and he just gives me a hug.
Yeah, Keith gave him a big hug. It was a wreck.
It had to happen. It couldn't have happened any other way. Like, of course, of course, it had to happen.
And then, by the way, the thief's chick, she had a full beer and completely fell down the stairs of the basement and doused her beer all over her head. I don't even think any got on the floor. She was doused in beer. And then I think Janine took a header. Did Janine fall down again?
I don't know. She does.
This would be the second time she would have fallen at my house.
Really?
She bounces into the columns. She's wearing socks and will just fall down the stairs. It's unbelievable.
She's like one of those scared goats.
Yes, she just falls down.
She's hungry.
She skinned her knees. That's what it was. Yeah, she skinned both knees, falling down.
That's what she told you.
Ah, was that it?
Of course. She was probably sucking dick for gas money.
Oh, shit.
She had gravel in her knees.
Means a psycho.
Yeah, she's behind a Sunoco.
In a good way, though, man. She's got some of that good psycho in her.
Oh, yeah. She's always a guy. She was there last night when we had Sal's birthday party last night, which was the big close.
I can't keep up with this.
Oh,
He
it's
lost
crazy.
me a long time ago.
Well,
was all this one party? I don't.
It might as well all have blended together.
It just blurs together into
coming
one
and
party.
going, but the
Did you have a I'm going back to work party? Is that what happened yesterday?
No, that was I really do not like the idea that I got to wake up early, but people are over kind of party, and I did curb the drinking that I had been doing during the week. It was just like, well, it's Sunday. I better cool it.
Stephen S. from Bayshore. Janine walks like Big A talks.
Oh,
I
damn.
like that.
Yeah, she really just falls down. It's great. She's got muscular dystrophy. She's just walking and collapsing. But Sal's birthday had a moment. Sal, as you know, he went through some heart surgery. He had a valve put in about a month or 2 months ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Maybe longer.
Okay. But he's feeling better?
Yeah, he's feeling better. He's doing good.
We have a stent?
No,
this is a valve.
They take like a cow valve and put it in.
My dad had one of those. It's like a pig or cow valve.
Yeah.
They throw it right in there and you're fine.
Throw it in.
The shit they could do with the heart.
Oh, it's
pretty amazing.
Retarded.
Pretty amazing.
So he's there, but they got him on certain kind of medication.
Sal's your mom's husband there.
Mom's
For the
hubby.
people that don't know.
And everyone knows Sal. Row. So he takes some medicine, which I think backs him up a little, gets him a little constipated.
Oh no!
So he's like, "Can I use your bathroom over here?" So I sent him to one of the far off bathrooms where he could spend some time.
Did you have to get
working things out?
Did you have to get another carpet cleaner?
No. Thank God.
Machine.
But
All right, good.
He was in there a while, and then he comes out and he's like, "Anthony, do you have like an old towel I can make in a circle and put on my chair so I could sit?" Like, I guess he was having a hard time, straining, pushing, and whatnot.
An old towel?
Did he pop out a hemorrhoid?
He wanted to make it into like a hoop.
Right.
So
like a child rape victim.
Yes, exactly. Like Edward Norton in American History X. He's just laying on his stomach crying to a black man.
He had to make a little thing for his hiney?
Yeah, he wanted to make a little thing for his hiney. So I got one, and that was bad enough.
Does he want you talking about this?
It got worse. I don't know, but I said,
so like
I can't not talk about this.
A little inner tube type thing.
Yeah. So that works for a few minutes, and then he's like, I gotta go. I'm gonna explode. So he's like, do you have any Vaseline? I know. Now
Please tell me you had to apply it.
I'm mortified. I'm just like, he's got to go. He needs a little Vaseline to get things rolling.
At his own birthday party?
I know, at his own birthday party.
Maybe Danny could have called his friend and could have told him there was some money up there.
Some cash up there, right?
So had Danny apply the Vaseline.
Well,
then you could call it even.
If I had some Vaseline, that would have,
No, please tell me you had Tiger Bomb instead.
Well, no, not Tiger Bomb. But
your parents are getting up there now.
Yeah.
Are you getting to the stage where you got to do some things yet?
It's just no.
Are you there yet?
No. I don't have to do things, but I get the questions that like, do you have this or that? Or
You're going to have to do things. It happens to the best of us. I'm one of 7. I thought I wouldn't be the guy that would have to do some things. You're going to have to do some things.
But
you're getting closer doing some things.
Yeah, it was bad enough having to search my medicine cabinet for Vaseline, which I knew he was going to swipe up and shove up there to lube up a big fucking bowling ball worth of shit. So I look around. I don't have Vaseline. Mm-hmm. But now I do remember. I do have some KY.
Jesus. You applied KY to your
no, I didn't apply anything.
Your mom's fucking husband.
But it was KY Extra with the tingly heating sensation. So I didn't tell him this. I just went downstairs and went, here you go. This is all I have.
Did you know it had the tingling sensation?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I knew it had it, but, hey, he needed it, and it's lube.
You know what's going on with Sal's ass? You know how much that's going to burn?
So he goes into another bathroom, and after a while comes back out, and he's like, my ass is burning. He goes, but it worked. And then he goes, do you have a plunger?
It's like a fucking movie.
I know.
He clogged the toilet?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I guess there's one in another bathroom. It's like, yeah, so he goes in there, I guess, with the plunger.
Was he embarrassed or he didn't give a fuck?
They are at the point where I don't think they care. It's just, here's what's happening.
Yep.
Here's my day. Do you have a plunger?
Gets to that point.
It's like, what? So he comes back out. Now they're ready to leave. And he goes, I left the plunger in the sink. So there's a bathroom at my house that I never use with a plunger in the sink. And then
a shit-covered plunger.
And then he goes to hand me back the KY Extra Extreme, and I just went, Sal, you keep that.
Did you go get the plunger?
No, it's still there in my sink. I wasn't getting the plunger.
And it will be until either his friend steals it or he throws it on the rug.
What's wrong with you? Fuck the picture of the Brady Bunch house. Who gives a shit? You tweet the fucking plunger.
Or the dump would have been great.
Oh,
something. I can imagine what that looked like.
Yeah.
Holy shit, like a fucking pot roast. Someone put a goddamn meatloaf in my turlet.
How old's Sal now? Did he have a big birthday?
He's in his 70s,
a regular
early
birthday?
70s kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was, the whole family came over.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the bar area, a little bit of drinking. The weather sucked. But there's enough room inside. Had the football game on upstairs.
Did you do Red Zone?
Game. No, just had the Giant game on.
Red Zone.
And
you
then,
got the files.
Oh, I know. But my Aunt Fran is a friggin' Giants fanatic, so she don't care about other teams.
You have enough TVs in your house.
Just wanted that. Downstairs was golf was on.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, Red Zone.
I was thinking that when I saw the commercial for Red Zone last night.
It's amazing.
I'm like, I could put Red Zone on.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But it's only highlights, right? Or is it only
whoever's in the red zone? They go to that game. It's amazing.
Whoever's ready to score, that's the game they go to show.
What if two teams are?
They figure it out. They split screen sometimes, or they back it up or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's amazing. It's the only way to watch football, especially if you do fantasy football. I don't even do fantasy football, and I love the red zone.
Red zone's pretty cool. Yeah, wasn't using it yesterday. I was worried about fucking KY jelly and plungers.
Oh,
love it.
Sal had his own red zone problem.
There was a red zone going on. I need a towel.
And there is a red zone. It's called your fucking rug. Red zone on that one.
It was still really good.
Thanks.
Red zone. Yeah. It was action-packed, I gotta tell you. Action-packed.
I don't even want to tell my dumb Hurricane Earl story anymore after those stories. Fuck it.
But it's all par for the course over there. It's mayhem. Just mayhem. I just wonder what the neighbors think. The party's going on, loud music, fucking jacuzzi shit happening, alarms going off, police cars in front of my house, armed detectives, plain clothes, walking around. We're all laughing out on the front stoop. I don't know what they think.
They gotta hate you. Why don't you go door to door and ask them?
What do you think of me?
That is funny.
Whack. Just slam the door in my face. It really is, because I have no clue what
fucking Zell got a better response in Marathon Man than you would get.
I know. My Jewish neighbors aren't used to this lifestyle.
The houses are
show people.
The houses are close enough where they gotta be hearing the action.
Yeah. They're close enough.
Did we hire Crispin Glover?
Where?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we got a new batch of interns.
His name is Andy Rogenus.
Andy Rogenus. Oh, that's great.
He's got the long hair like a
home
Crispin
movie.
Glover.
It looks like a home movie of my Uncle Joe from 1968.
Wow. He's svelte.
We should take a break.
Yeah, wow. Oh, my God. Yeah.
7 o'clock already.
Yeah.
I got food.
Got to eat and shit.
Cool. Yeah,
With the hurricane.
It was vacation.
Yeah, we could talk about Hurricane Earl.
Yeah, it was.
I fucking hate Al Roker.
The big fucking media blow up bullshit.
Al Roker and I were going at it on Twitter.
Al Roker.
Yeah, because I fucking called him out for being a fearmonger. And he goes, "You're watching, aren't you?"
I called him out, too. It ended in the same letter.
Right, you misspelled monger. Friends were all monger lovers.
Because honestly, you don't give a shit about this fear-mongering crap until it affects you personally. And I saw, like, people completely losing their minds because of this Hurricane Earl stuff.
Yeah.
When I had my brother, who does way better weather than Al Roker, because he's kind of a scientist, so he just studies maps and goes, "We're fine where we are." And in the end, we were fine where we were.
Everyone knew.
But everyone panics and state of emergency. Everyone's got to get the fuck out. Al Roker's like, "Yeah, this is going to be another Katrina, blah, blah, blah." He's a piece of shit.
Katrina.
So I tweeted that Al Roker's basically a piece of shit. So he writes back, "You're watching, aren't you?"
Ooh.
Not knowing that I watch these horseshit people on TV to kind of, be up on the whole fear-mongering and the culture of fear thing.
Blowing it out of proportion.
Right.
By the way, by saying you're watching, aren't you, gives away
that they're doing it to get people to watch.
Yes.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
Exactly what it is.
So I wrote back, "Al Roker, you're a dope. You're a dope. You're ruining people's vacations. Do you understand that?" My vacation wasn't ruined because I had 2 weeks. So we did have to get out of there for a day, which I was so frustrated. I'm like, I want to stay in my fucking house.
How was traffic?
I know it's going to be. I tweeted, made videos, everything. I was
the last thing you want.
I was in a horrible, get off the island. You've seen a million times on fucking TV traffic jam.
How many? I read your Twitter. It was 20 miles today, but how long did that take you?
Honestly, what ended up happening, because I didn't give the update, it turned out it was an accident. It had nothing to do with volume. And then finally they cleared the accident, but it was one of those traffic jams where we all just got out of our cars and just hung out for, I don't even know, at least 2 hours.
Chinese traffic jam?
You've had a few of those, dude. I've never
at
hit
least
one
2
where I could get out of
hours.
the car like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't know. And then we had to go to a hotel 60 miles away, and I'm like, I just want to be in my awesome beach house that I rented for 2 weeks. We don't need to be in a stupid Holiday Inn Express with a dumb pool.
Oh, God.
I was so
Holiday Inn
frustrated
Express.
because I knew this hurricane was nothing as far as where we were.
Why 60 miles away, dude? Was that the closest one?
I don't. It's a whole thing.
You couldn't get a closer one?
I don't know. I guess.
What is that, like kind of the mandatory distance?
I guess you figure let's get an hour away. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, hotel, you're fine. Any hotel.
Well, that's the problem when you're in a house with a lot of people. You know, it was kind of like the Poseidon Adventure in my house. We wanted to go this way. They wanted to go that way. And it turned out my way was the good way. Let's stay right the fuck where we are and have a hurricane party.
Shoulda, yeah.
Should have. And that's what's great about Twitter, too. There's a guy, ECR News on Twitter. I want to thank him personally on the show. I now follow him. Just a local news guy, I think, down there. He's giving me updates. He's like, this is going to be nothing. You should be fine. I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be heavy rain. The wind's going to be whipping around a little bit, but the houses will be fine. There will be no major flooding. I would highly recommend you stay tight. And then a lot of other people on Twitter saying the same shit that live in that area because they know the Outer Banks. But when you see on TV the Outer Banks is going to get hit by a hurricane, you think, holy shit, you personally going to be hit by a hurricane. No, Hatteras was.
Yeah.
Hatteras was way south of where we were. We were pretty close to the Virginia border. We were a mile away from the Virginia border.
You didn't have to leave.
We did not have to fucking leave in the end. There was a mandatory evacuation, but even the fucking locals said mandatory evacuation doesn't mean shit. Hide your car, turn your lights off, and have a hurricane party.
And let people think
because that's what they do.
They evacuated.
Because they do check to make sure everyone's out.
Where do you hide a car?
Just behind the house. These guys don't want to fucking check that hard. They drive really by the houses and see if there's lights on or a car in front. So they're like, just hide your car, you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. But no, we lost.
No, you don't want to do that because what if the news is right? And
my brother,
there's a problem, and then they drive by and they go, "Oh, we checked, everybody's gone," and then you have no electricity to call. You're fucking in deep shit.
That's fun.
They said you might lose the lights. I don't care. I'm in a beach house. Who gives a fuck? You know that literally hours after the hurricane passed, it was one of the nicest fucking beach days ever, ever.
Yeah. So I would have driven a few miles to a nice hotel, the closest hotel.
Yeah, I mean, the hotel was nice, but it's frustrating when you know you got a beach house for 2 weeks.
You came back the next day?
Oh, yeah, right away. Like, right away. I'm like, let's get the fuck back.
And then they had a hype, when they realized that it didn't hit you guys, they had to hype the whole Northeast thing, and Long Island and New York City could be in the path.
Right.
I landed from Los Angeles when this thing was supposed to be at its peak.
Right.
And not even a rough landing.
Right.
It was nothing.
Right. But getting back to the Al Roker thing, thank you, Jimmy, for pointing it out. You're watching, aren't you? That's why they do what they do. They want to get a lot more viewers than they usually have. And the problem is, Al, you wrecked a lot of people's vacations because they had to leave early. They had to leave early, and they got money down and all this, and a lot of people don't get hurricane insurance. We happen to get it, so we'll be fine because, that area does get hit with some shit. Yeah. But people had to leave early, Al, because of your fucking fear-mongering. That's the problem I have with you asshole. Everyone knew that this thing was going to maybe scrape Hatteras, and it was going to do nothing to where we were at. But all the people up and down the Outer Banks, they left early. I saw it on Twitter. A bunch of people saying, fuck, man, I lost 3 days of my vacation because of this dumb Hurricane Earl. And the sad part is, I'm trying to remember, but I think it was Friday morning. It was beautiful down there. And all these people were already back in their house.
They said, fuck it, yeah.
It couldn't have been more appropriately named for what it did.
No shit. Nothing.
Really,
a lot of fucking noise.
A lot of noise. With no results.
A lot of spit. Yeah. Yeah, but there's Al in the wind blowing around with the fucking Weather Channel girl trying to make it into something that it wasn't.
And they always wear loose-fitting, like, trench coats, so they flap in the breeze
you're right.
more. Yeah, they got to have that sound.
Al, it was just his stomach skin. Fatso. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, fathead?
His bat wings under his arms.
And then this is how bad the hurricane was. He has to like comment on what I'm tweeting on his Twitter. I'm like, don't you have a fucking hurricane to follow, asshole?
He was angry.
He was angry. It's very easy to get to Al Roker.
Yeah,
very, very easy. He's a clown. Al Roker's a clown.
Al's a fat turd.
He's a fucking clown.
Whenever I think of Al, I think of a big duty with a hat and bad weather advice.
Duty.
Stinks. But all the locals down there, like, just stay put. And sure enough, when we were driving back, you saw all the locals waving, like, assholes, you left. We stayed. We knew. The news and weather guys don't know. We know. We live down here. Right.
You have a nice drive for no fucking reason?
A few people were laughing. Going, you fell for it.
Sucks.
But that's really it for the Hurricane Earl story, I guess. Because there was nothing.
Yeah.
There's a Route 12 that a lot of people know down there. There's a little flooding. You got your fucking 4x4 vehicle. You go through a few puddles. Fine. We rode on the beach back to our house with high tide way the fuck up, but that was kind of cool to me.
Yeah.
We didn't get stuck or nothing. You know?
Just dummies. That would suck.
And my brother, he just knows how to do weather. He's studying the maps. He goes, this is exactly what's going to happen. Weather's real easy to do.
You got to be dramatic like that guy in A Perfect Storm. And if these converge, it's...
Right.
Oh, my God.
Right. But
I think that happens.
He nailed this fucking thing, though.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
I never know how to look at... When I'm watching on the news and the weather map just keeps resetting, I fucking hate the moving weather map.
You don't like that right there?
No, like,
right.
They're just showing a turn and then stops and goes back. It's like, what's happening? Is it fucking gobbling up the fucking turf, or is it just stutter stepping? It's the fucking big A of weather.
It's doing exactly what you're talking about.
It just goes back into the left, back into the left. So
for the most part, see, look at all these hurricanes.
That's Hurricane Igor.
They got a bunch of them doing sort of the Earl thing. What happens is they all make that drastic right turn. Earl got a little too close, absolutely. But they knew that it might just scrape. It wasn't coming inland. Because these hurricanes traditionally do not do that. But Al didn't feel like telling anyone that.
No.
Why would you? You get people turning the channel, right, Al?
Need them hanging in. Very scary. You better tune in. Yeah, I don't get it. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Let's do some eating.
Hey, if they named it after a boy, they should have called it a hurricane.
So ready for a break. So ready for a break. Hit that break. Lies in the Vaseline we are. Sometimes it blows my mind. Keep getting stuck here all the time. Send us out to Sal.
That is a good one.
It's a good pickup right there.
Nice little song to commemorate the Vaseline. The time we needed the Vaseline.
Can I address something really fast? Because you got assholes that think they know us, think they know our situation, and then you tweet stuff that is the God's honest truth, and then they have to look into the tweets. It's simple as this. Our contract ends October 1st, and we'll see what happens after October 1st.
That's the situation we're in. People are talking.
Our agent is talking to these guys, yes. But we're a bit far away still.
We're just...
okay? So it's not a fucking bid or any of that shit. Our contract ends October 1st.
Everyone
as we sit here.
Everyone will think everything's a bit.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone, but some people, you'll always get people that think anything that goes on is a bit.
Like if the show doesn't resign like November 11th, they'll still be going, they're coming back.
It's a bit.
Right.
It's like the East Side Dave thing. It's such a bit. I know guys always do that.
Yeah, enough already, though. You know, I mean, and we're really not even being unreasonable. That's that's as much as I'll say today. We're not being unreasonable. But they got to kind of wake up a little bit down the hall. They really do.
And the fact that I personally am demanding my photo in that lobby, I think is justifiable.
That's all you want?
That's all I want.
That's all Jimmy wants is his photo in the lobby.
Sticking point.
Yes. And it has to be twice the size of the other photos.
And the other thing...
in Mel's office. I want a picture of me hanging.
Oh, hanging by the neck. Maybe they'd like that one.
Well, and the other thing we got to address, Steve is no longer with us.
Yes!
After 10 or 11 years, man.
Yeah.
I remember the day he sent in a demo tape to me.
Yes, it was Pendulum.
And then we hired him to do some just basic shit. And then, over the years, he moved way the fuck up in the organization. And And Sirius XM has decided to eliminate his position.
Yes.
The hands and knees one.
What position?
It makes me sad to even do that. I can't even enjoy doing Steve voice.
Why eliminate his position when that means we have to eliminate all that material? Because now it's just sad to do.
I know. I can't even feel good doing that.
I think we just lost 20% of our show.
I know. I loved the yes.
Now it's just going to come out all like,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Who the fuck hired this creep? Is he our new intern?
Yeah. I bet that was Steve's last thing. He got a twink.
His last hire.
Yeah.
That's everyone's high school photo from 1976.
Yeah, it
Walking the
definitely
hall right now.
Looks like that 70s show extra.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds should be asking him to do fucking porn and boogie nights. The Colonel should be examining his cock.
The Colonel.
But
I think Steve was ready to move on to other things as well, and
yes, men.
He's been a friend of the show for so fucking long, and he did work his balls off. And
I don't want to say he wasn't upset, but I did get a message from him where he was just calling to say, it was a very nice message, but he seemed like he was okay, not thrilled, but certainly okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't notice he was gone.
Well, we were gone too.
So that's what's going on there.
Yeah. What's he working on?
It's just weird times right now around this joint.
So if you want
a little strange.
A way to supply, because I look, we love Steve, and Foundry Retooled is on iTunes. It's 4 songs: Pendulum.
Well, it's got to be Pendulum.
What Kills Me, which
oh God, okay.
so many it's a song about AIDS.
It's a song about a farm in Seattle.
Wow, good one.
I think someone fucked a horse down in the Outer Banks. Could someone help me out? It was on the local news, and then they went from there's a little unless I was really drunk. Someone's got to help me out.
Maybe it was
the
you.
local news down there is horrendous. They had like a horse fucking story. Like they're looking for somebody that might have fucked one of the horses in the Outer Banks. If you know anything about the Outer Banks, they got wild horses everywhere. Like we have rats in New York City. They have horses.
Yeah, horses.
They are everywhere just wandering around.
Huh.
Supposedly one of them got fucked. And then the next story, they're talking about how a local school needs a janitor. How do you do that on the news?
Clean up horse cum.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. But was I dreaming this? Someone help me out if you're local down there. But anyway, go ahead. Back to
Steve. It's $4 on iTunes for 4 songs. Foundry Retooled. What Kill? And there's another. Oh, this is a song about heterosexual men. The song is called "Ain't Like You." And then Black Lights, Bright City.
I remember that one.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, that was a biggie.
How annoying is it going to be if Steve is gone and all of a sudden his music takes off and he becomes a big fucking music star and then we can't get him on the show?
A big star. That isn't. But
yes, I'm doing Howard.
That is the old one. That isn't the retooled.
Yeah, I got the retooled pendulum here.
I would love to hear retooled pendulum.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, you just played.
Who's Rob Balducci?
Hey, what the fuck is
He's
that?
playing guitar on this. Do we know Rob Balducci, right?
Hey, paisan.
There's only one track on here. Thanks, E-Rock.
Oh, E-Rock.
God,
That didn't take long.
that's one person I didn't miss.
Oh.
Here's pendulum retooled. No, now he's running down the hall.
No, he's not running.
E.
Oh, shit. Look at him go.
There you go. Oh, shit.
One track.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, another disc comes in.
Ooh.
That one comes out. Wow.
Because we just heard Black Lights, Bright City, so now I want to play the retooled version or a little piece.
Well, a little more production value.
Yeah.
Midnight in the jungle, yeah, you've been there before. Addiction is a deadly disease. Didn't learn your lesson, you just chose to ignore me. It took you down with relative ease. And don't you move a muscle, just stay right where you are. This bag is always better on your knees.
Shit, it's not bad, man. Come on. You know a little bit about music, and what do you think?
Production's good.
I'm enjoying that.
I think he hired a whole new crew, right? Steve's not singing on that, obviously.
No, that didn't
I actually thought that was him singing.
No, that's not him
did not
singing.
sound like Steve.
Steve pretty much gave away his songs and said, fucking, do something cool with this.
Foundry Retool. I will be playing one of those on my Boneyard show perhaps this week.
Oh, nice. Now, how do
They didn't like the version with a...
Well, let's do the pendulum.
Yeah, I got to hear Pendulum.
Swinging back the other way.
Do the original pendulum for everybody.
Steve's vocals. Yeah. Remember how many times we played this song?
Yeah. That's his heart. He looks through a little hole in the wall. Sorry, Steve. Yes. You will be missed.
Sad to do, though, right?
It is sad.
A little bit.
Because
he's got a kid.
I like Steve. I love his wife. And
these guys have the worst timing around here. Seems like if you have a kid, they kick you out the door. Eastside Dave, Steve.
Right.
Maybe us.
This makes you want to dance.
Oh,
and by dance, I mean shoot your ears off.
Shoot your ears off. Yeah. The pendulum will get you. Ow.
I don't know.
Just stay away from it.
Never had a pendulum get me. It's in one area. Just don't go under it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the original with Steve C., who's no longer with the show.
When Steve's coming at you, you have to get out of the way.
Yes.
Well, let's play the retooled version. Produced by Rich.
I don't know. He sounds like somebody that fucking...
And guitar by Rob Balducci.
I couldn't even think of who's the guy that fucking...
What?
It was a bad mob hit. You said Rich to something. I was going to say it sounds like something somebody...
Oh, yeah.
How do you say his name, man? You're Italian.
Mob hit.
No, it sounds like somebody that Kuklinski killed. I just can't remember it.
Chicho.
The Chicho.
All right. Well, here it is.
Chicho.
Here's Steve's song, Pendulum Retooled.
Retooled.
Oh, my God.
Pendulum will swing at the center of attention. Just another day, another condescension. Lock you, shock you, gonna lock you down. Pendulum will shift with a little bit of pressure. Moves too slow and the pendulum will get you. Show you, mow you, gonna throw you around. You did the crime but not the time. Now you're gonna pay for what you done. You better run. Add all I can take of all you're swinging in my ear. Back is gonna break. If you push me one more time. I'm getting heavy, my blood's getting cold. Take me into something that I can't control. If you see me coming, let's get out of my way. Pendulum is swinging back the other way. My heart's getting heavy, my blood's getting cold. Take me into something that I can't control. If you see me coming, let's get out of my way. Pendulum is swinging back the other way.
Wow.
There you go, Retooled.
That one's rocking.
It is
Boy,
rocking.
double time that one.
So what do they do for iTunes?
It's iTunes.
And then what, you put in Foundry?
Amazon
Retooled?
or Rhapsody. Yeah. I'm sure if you can find Foundry, Foundry,
All right.
4 songs. But that really fucking sounds good, man.
I like it, but you best get out of my way.
Why?
Got to sample one.
Yeah,
they ought to just sample one and put them in there.
They got rid of that part of it.
So, Steve,
Why?
what does Steve have to do with this? Is he doing anything musically with this? Or is it just his, songs?
He's now like a writer.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah. He just passed his work on to somebody else.
Maybe someday we'll hear his music
Enough
on a
about
Cadillac
Steve, all right?
commercial.
Enough about Steve.
All right, enough.
Get on the fucking line and get your unemployment. We got a radio show to do. Wait out in the rain with the rest of the sad fucks.
Just another one on the unemployment line.
Fuck. Unemployment. They're saying, what, 15% in the country?
It's just the poverty
That means that
level.
number's higher, by the way.
Poverty levels at
poverty level?
all-time high.
15%?
Since like the 60s.
70s.
Whatever. I'll just fucking...
Oh, no, yeah, it might have been
Whatever.
60s. LBJ, 60s, right?
LBJ.
Right? It was the LBJ days.
Lyndon Baines.
We'll
see what happens in November. Democrats are starting to go like, hey, we didn't say that. Hey, we're not for that. Oh, Obama who? I think they see it's time to start separating themselves from the administration.
You heard Phil Davidson by now, right?
Phil Davidson.
Phil Davidson fucking rules. He cuts a promo trying to get nominated for treasurer in a county in Ohio.
Oh God, that's the video. I saw a minute of it.
Rules talking about politics. This guy lost his he basically did a wrestling promo.
Did he? Wrestling.
This
promo.
thing is everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
Oh, he looks like a lunatic.
Yeah, I got the highlights here because it is a little long. But check out Phil Davidson.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Starr County Republican Party Executive Committee, good evening. And thank you not only for your attendance,
brother,
but for allowing me the opportunity to speak.
These people watching?
My name is Phil Davidson, and I am seeking our party's nomination for the position of Starr County Treasurer on November 10th.
Does he break through a wall
November
and fall
of
down?
2010. Excuse me.
The shock
In terms of my background, I am from the village of Minerva, where I am serving my 13th year of elected service as a Minerva Council member.
And I got 2 radio shows.
In terms of education, I have a bachelor's degree in sociology, a bachelor's degree in history, a master's degree in public administration, and a master's degree in communication.
Wow.
In terms of elections across Starr County, I have represented our party twice on the county ballot, in both the primary and the general elections. When I ran for Starr County Clerk of Courts in 1996 and Starr County Commissioner in 2000, and I will not apologize for my tone tonight.
For his what?
His tone.
Oh.
He said my toad.
I know. It sounded like his toads and ice.
That was just a warm-up, and then he's really amps it up big
What a
time.
fucking fool.
Yeah, he's got a podium, and he didn't really...
He's pacing.
He's pacing. He didn't really memorize his speech. He has to keep going back to the podium to see what his next line is.
What was I going to say?
It's amazing how there's a fine line between impassioned speaker and blithering idiot.
A lunatic.
Right.
I have been a Republican in times good.
Okay.
In
now he's
times good. Oh no! When people start reversing the order of words to sound poignant,
Yes, like Yoda.
And he messes up his own quote coming up here, too, yeah.
I have been a Republican in times good, and I have been a Republican in times bad.
He's got to go back to his...
Albert Einstein issued one of my most favorite quotes in the history of the spoken word, and it is as follows. In the middle of opportunity, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I'm going to repeat that so I have clarity tonight. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for. The Starr County Treasurer's Office is a mess. It is in dire need of structure and guidance. And now is the time to seize this opportunity with an aggressive campaign and an even more aggressive campaigner. If nominated tonight, I promise each and every person in this room I will hit the ground running, come out swinging, and end up winning.
I thought this was Bob during negotiations. Wow. Mm-hmm. What is wrong with him? Why would you do this?
He wants the gig. And then he ends real strong here.
Oh, he does?
Knowledge is power. Let's tap into this knowledge and use it as a tool to win the treasurer's office. Let's use this knowledge not only as a tool, but as a weapon. We must win this election. If nominated tonight, I will win this election. And I'm going to say that again so there's no miscommunication tonight. If nominated tonight, I win. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell Randy Gonzalez. I'm coming. Both barrels, guns loaded. I believe in the entities and the principles of the National Republican Party, the State of Ohio Republican Party, and the Stark County Republican Party. And if nominated, I will not hide those beliefs on my march to victory on Election Day. If nominated tonight, I can guarantee with 100% certainty that what you are seeing from me tonight is what everyone outside those doors is going to get over the next 8 weeks. I used to be an idealistic thinker. I am now a pragmatic thinker. Government may be about service. Politics is about winning.
Jesus. Oh, my God, King. Do you hear that? Phil Davidson's all revved up for WrestleMania.
You know what? Chris nailed it on instant feedback. Chris C. in Virginia. And I live in a van down by the river. Got a little Farley in him, right?
Woo! Wow. He's a little too revved up.
Yeah.
That is someone you watch and go, that's a crazy person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's he running against?
I don't know. It's all a joke.
And it sounds like some kind of like shitty office. Like, who gives a shit office?
He's
treasurer of fucking Stark County.
What does that mean?
Gives a shit.
Make sure the politicians keep their Starbucks bill down or something.
Keep the fucking what parking meter money coming in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I'm gonna win. Right.
Do we have the horse story?
Horse? Oh, there was a horse story?
Yeah, my brother-in-law just texted the story to me.
Actually, look at the poor
Suffolk
horse.
investigators.
I hope that's the horse.
Searching for suspects that sexually abused a horse.
Well, they can't show the entire horse's face.
Yeah.
Victim.
That fucking Martling joke. Horse walks into a bar, the bartender goes, "Why the long face?" He says, "I have cancer."
Fucking Martling.
That was a good one.
I added a line to that, too.
Oh, you did you?
And then he goes to the bartender, I better have a drink before I die today or something.
Oh, Chip, good tag.
Fucking Jackie's like a friend of the show. It's what world are we living in? How did that happen, eh?
He had some great jokes, man.
I was thinking of that fucking cancer joke, actually.
Yeah,
what a funny line that was.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, so despicable.
He's great, man.
That's right.
He's quickly becoming a regular on the show.
Especially since the horse actually walked into a bar and answered the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a real reason.
He shouldn't be in the bar.
Why is he in a barn?
Care of himself.
Having oats.
Yes.
Is there a news report on this, or we got to do some of that dumb reading?
Reading.
I don't want to fucking read today.
Oh, we got
I say we.
I just like watching stuff on our radio show. Makes it so much easier.
Everybody give me compliments on my windows.
Oh.
And they'll walk past and say, "Your windows are beautiful." I said, "Thank you." I said, "Window World did it." I left the sign out there for a week.
Did you?
Window World.
And someone
Simply
stole
the
it.
best for less.
Who is this bitch?
Tonight about an extreme case of animal abuse in Suffolk, but we want to warn parents out there right now. The story
This will
is
get your
graphic.
cocks hard. So pull those fucking little cock blockers out of the room.
Can we pause this?
Violated a horse named Angel.
Going back to what Jimmy says a lot.
Devon.
This isn't news.
No.
Why are you putting this on your news and then you got to warn the children and everything?
We
How about you
warn
just
you.
not do this story on your stupid
Exactly.
news report? They'll get the guy.
They don't want parents to have to sit there and discuss bestiality with their children.
Right, exactly.
Like, you know,
You're putting parents in a bad situation. They got to sit little Johnny down and talk about how some men like horse cock up their heinies.
And is there ever enough time to really explain to the child that he's got to leave the room and why? And, you know, they go, please have the children leave the room. Horse fucking! Horse fucking!
Well, why not explain to the kid? Mama, why man put weenie in horse hiney? Well, because sometimes the mother won't allow the husband to put the weenie in the hiney, so he goes out to the barn and does it to the horse. Explain to your kids.
You should have an open conversation
Absolutely. Probably.
Horse fucking with your children.
My white woman put horse weenie in her. Well, sometimes your the woman might be not getting fucked properly.
Yes. She had an odd upbringing. Yeah. Was an uncle involved.
Go back to the politician. A lot of people coming up with the line, "It's still real to me, damn it."
Yeah, he sounded like him, too.
Yes.
Yelling idiot.
Yeah, did you go back a little bit? All right, here we go.
Tonight, investigators are searching for the person who viciously violated a horse named Angel. As News Channel 3's Jumi Olubanji reports, the key question is,
Angel.
Who would do such violent things, and could that person strike again?
Last night, we told you the horrific story of this horse named Angel. Angel's owner, Joy Jocko, came home on Labor Day to find her horse bleeding profusely. When an emergency vet and police arrived to Joy's Suffolk home, they told her that someone had sexually assaulted her horse, possibly with a blunt object like a baseball bat. What type of person would do this to a horse? Dr. Louis Janda, a professor of psychology.
Possibly with a baseball bat. Police are either looking for a white man with a baseball bat or a nude black man.
Fucking baseball. I'm out. I thought this was a fun story. This isn't fun.
I thought the guy was just hopping on board and getting a little. And
horse doesn't even know, continues eating its oats.
Baseball bat.
Can handle a man's penis, no problem, but I don't think it can handle a fucking baseball bat.
Apparently not, rookie.
Shitter.
That rookie horse. Fucking homophobic horse.
Yeah, there's no horse.
Poor Angel.
This turned from fun to tragic.
At ODU says it's probably someone with dangerous tendencies.
Somebody who can harm an animal doesn't really have the sense of empathy that most of us have.
Pause that for a second. Dr. Louis Janda really hit the nail on the head. Somebody who fucks a horse in the ass with a baseball bat may have violent tendencies. Either that or he just loves baseball, Doc. You asshole. Of course he does.
These dumb news experts. Always just
saying anything
stating
we
the
don't
obvious,
know.
right?
How about this? Any person that rapes any creature with a stick used to hit a baseball has violent tendencies.
Problems.
You could be on the fucking news as an expert,
Sure
Jimmy.
could.
That should be your new character. Expert Jimmy.
That's right. Well, any man who uses a horse as asshole when he's supposed to be bunting probably has violent tendencies.
Right. But you just throw probably in there, and you would be good.
This guy.
Creatures suffer. So if they lack that empathy, they're likely to hurt other people as they get older.
We could be talking about somebody who's walking around looking like you or me.
Pause that. Except for the fact they have a baseball bat with horse intestines hanging off the end of it.
Right.
They don't look like us there. They look like you or me, meaning they walk on their hind legs, but they have a bat over their shoulder, and it smells like shit. And there are horse tears on the other end of it. There's shit on one end, and horse tears.
Horse tears.
Big, salty, embarrassed horse tears.
Oh, the poor guy.
What idiots these people are. Of course he looks like you and me. What do you think, it's a guy with 8 legs? It's not a giant centipede that raped a horse. It's a guy. Fucking idiot.
God bless you.
Oh, hey, Anthony, it's Angel. You have any Vaseline? Or a towel I could sit on? Thank you.
Police are searching for a man named Wilbur.
With someone who was capable of this type of act.
Dr. Darlene Colson says the fact is this horse abuser may be someone who functions quite well on the surface.
Except
As an alternative, it could be someone who is a loner.
when he begins masturbating during certain scenes in The Godfather. That's where he wouldn't be a normal person. He thought Jack Waltz fucked that horse to death. It changed his life.
He's stalking Sarah Jessica Parker.
He gets an erection whenever somebody says their throat is really, really sore. Horse.
What is this dummy saying?
Who is not functioning well. There's really just no way to say.
Of course he's not functioning well. He had to use a baseball bat in lieu of his hard penis.
Yes. Both Dr. Janda and Dr. Colson say even if this person is caught, this type of mental illness is hard to treat.
For people who lack empathy, attempts at treatment are fairly limited. If you just don't have that sense, it's hard to change someone so that they feel something.
How about speech impediments? Can we fix that?
Thank you.
You big-tongued zilch.
Lisping asshole.
Horse asshole doctor.
Also, you hear the dog getting fucked in the background as he's talking? You might want to check on your own dog.
That's not a winner in the fucking medical school fucking lottery. The guy that has to sew up the horse's asshole when it's bleeding and it's got fucking pieces of wood in it.
Splinters.
Yeah, splinters. A little horse's rectum. Oh, the horse angel.
This type
Little angel.
Yeah.
of mental illness is hard to treat.
For people who lack empathy, attempts at treatment are firmly limited.
Very difficult.
Is this another Prosper guy?
So that they feel something when they see people or animals suffer. So,
Now, both doctors say they don't want to stereotype, but usually this type of offender is younger and sometimes adolescent males. Suffolk police say whoever did this was seen leaving the area.
How's that stereotyping?
In a silver
Jesus,
pickup
what a
truck.
fucking politically correct idiot country.
Information. Live the control room.
It's a white guy with a fucking smelly bat.
Yeah.
That's who did it.
Fuck, I didn't know there was a bat involved.
I know. It was probably the other handle. It was like pine tar. He didn't have any pine tar. The old George Brett. You got shit on my baseball bat. What's the guy's excuse going to be? He was just warming up and the horse backed into him.
He's using the horse as a donut.
He was in line behind the horse. The horse wouldn't move fast enough. Come on, buddy, let's go. That stuff happens. He's just a javelin thrower with great aim.
Could have been anything.
Maybe the horse dared him.
Poor angel.
Well, why don't we take a break? We got Mark Hoppus coming in.
Oh.
And Amy Schumer in studio.
Yes.
Ooh. What's this about? Ooh. I didn't read any emails. What's up?
I didn't read any emails.
I drove for 12 straight hours in the rain yesterday. I'm a little behind.
Yeah.
Oh, a different spin? Okay. This is Amy Schumer's new show with Mark, right?
Yes.
And Mark's from Blink 182.
Yes.
Mark Hoppus and Amy Schumer promoting a different spin. Premieres this Thursday at 7 p.m. on Fuse.
And they're going to on the. Oh,
what's the show about, Jimmy? You know, it's a what is it like?
Well, they deal a lot with horse rape. And this whole thing was a publicity stunt by Amy and Mark just to get people watching Fuse.
Focus on music news, fun panel discussions, and special reports from the show's correspondents. The show will also feature musical performances by both mainstream and emerging bands.
Ooh.
Hey, man, fucking A. Good for Amy Schumer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a show on Fuse.
This Thursday at 7 p.m., the premiere with Mark Hoppus, and we'll talk to them next. Do you get it?
Poor angel.
We got Sam in studio. Wow, I don't even know what might. This one, I think. How long were we gone? Did we take a whole season off? Is it winter now?
Feels like it.
Sam's in studio because he's a aficionado when it comes to wrestling, and we started a little bit called the wrestling or the wrestler death clock or whatever.
Yeah.
Dead wrestler.
Wrestling.
What do we call it?
The wrestler death clock.
What?
Wrestler death clock.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah.
And all we're trying to do in this show is go 100 days without a dead wrestler, right?
I thought it was 90 days.
90 days?
90 days?
Okay.
3 months?
Might as well
Whatever.
go 30 days.
90 days. Yeah, you might as well just go 30 days.
Let's change it. We just want a week to go by.
But it's 90 days. It was like a year ago at this point when you guys said we just want to see 90 days go by without a wrestler dying.
How long have we been doing this bit?
It has to be about a year.
And we haven't gone 90 days?
We haven't come close.
We haven't come close.
This bit's really a year old?
I think
I thought
so.
we just started this.
I would have to go back and do a little research, but I think it's about a year old.
Wow.
Coke Logic's writing another great edition of Opie and Anthony Theater.
Yes. Sound Clip Theater.
All right, so it's been about a year. Now, where were we? Because now I'm so confused by all these dead wrestlers. I don't even know.
Well, when we last left...
When we last left you.
Lance Cade was the newest wrestler to die. I think that had been like 20-something days.
And who was the guy before him?
I don't remember the guy before Lance. I think maybe Trent Acid.
All right, so we'll go with Lance Cade.
Lance Cade, he was young and he died, and it was in...
How young?
He was in his late 20s, early 30s.
Well, that's a nice life. Well, that's a nice, healthy, long life.
But he was not with the company.
For a squirrel.
He wasn't with the company when he passed away.
Well, that's what makes Vince very happy. That they're dying off property grounds.
That he just gets rid of them and they drop dead.
But so then...
So we reset that clock.
Right.
Okay.
So now we're going to say, okay, now let's get to 90 days.
Right.
And we got to vacation without incident, but just about as soon as vacation started, 14 days after Lance Cade died, we lost Luna Vachon.
Luna?
No.
Yes.
What do we know about Luna Vachon?
About her life or about her death?
How old, first of all? She was like the Fabulous Moolah? Broad?
Well, no, she
one
was
of the pioneers of lady wrestling.
Yeah, was it?
She was in that golden decade of pro wrestlers. She was in her 40s.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I told you, the 40s is a very dangerous time.
Where's a picture of Luna? Let's get a picture of her so I could try to remember.
The fans used to chant Luna Tick.
Oh, that's right. Luna Tick.
Heart don't tick.
Oh, wow. No. Oh, I remember Luna.
Oh, yeah. She kind of was doing the China thing.
Well, yeah, she came out later in the WWE. At first, she came out with, like, Bam Bam Bigelow, but then later on, you may remember her from her stint with the Oddities.
Something tells me from looking at her that she might have done steroids.
Yeah.
Well,
something's going on there, Sam.
She got some wacky breast implants going.
I've often said that the wrestling-related deaths are normally not steroids, but the massive amount of pills.
Oh, right. To control the pain from the bumps they take.
There was rumored to be, like, crushed up, I think, Vicodin and a straw.
Oh, the straw does it every time.
Next to her lifeless body?
Right.
Oh.
And apparently, I read somewhere that that Andre the Giant was her godfather because she was in a wrestling family, and her ashes were scattered over the grave of Andre.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Until the leaf blower guy comes along. It sounds romantic until the guy has to clean up the shit.
The same guy.
Grave sites.
It's the same guy that takes those flowers that you picked out and knelt down by the grave and put them in and said a few words. And then the creep just comes and grabs them and throws them out.
Throws them in a dumpster.
Yeah.
He wants to keep everything tidy.
Tidy and neat.
The ghoul needs to keep everything tidy around the grave sites.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
She has hair like Joe Dirt.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Really awful.
I thought she was related to somebody else, too, Sam.
Well, she was related to Butcher Vachon and Mad Dog Vachon.
Sure.
Part of the Vachon wrestling legacy.
Are any of them dead?
Well, there are Vachons who are dead, but Butcher and Mad Dog, I think, are both still alive.
Oh, thank God.
They're older.
So she died 14 days after the other guy.
Right. And then I thought, okay, so that's it for vacation.
Right.
Now, this, I think, will not officially count on the wrestler clock, but very quickly after Luna...
A couple days, right?
An independent wrestler named J.C. Bailey passed away at the age of, I believe, 27.
27. Now, this must have been a tragic car accident or something.
How did you know him?
I didn't know him very well. He was on the East Coast, independent scene.
What type of accident befell him? That's terrible.
That I don't even know, but I'm assuming it was could have been maybe the heart gave out.
Oh,
maybe something like that.
Silly me. I thought perhaps since he was so young that it must have been a tragic accident.
But because he didn't make I don't think he made enough of an impact to make the wrestler death clock list.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't in any wrestling headlines before he died.
So we almost don't count him.
Well, I'd say we don't.
Okay, fine.
But
don't even have to.
Yeah, we don't because
not at this point.
You got a lot of names in front of you. What the fuck happened over vacation?
I'm just trying to keep track of everything.
All right, good. So Luna dies.
Right.
She reset the death clock.
Because
the wrestler death clock.
15 days after the death of Luna Vachon was September 11th. And of course, September 11th will now always be remembered for the day that we lost Bastion Booger.
I don't know, Bastion
That's
Booger.
going to be why we remember September 11th.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So the wrestling
Bastion Booger.
The wrestling death clock made it to 15 days after Luna before we lost Bastion Booger.
Now,
so
what happened to Bastion Booger?
Well, he was...
I remember that guy.
He was the Booger Man.
Yeah.
He also
Booger
wrestled as
Man.
Friar Ferguson and Norman the Lunatic. So he had lots of...
AKA.
Yes.
He had a lot of AKAs.
I saw him at a convention not 4 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And he was actually doing photo ops with his Bastion Booger outfit.
How did he look?
He was heavy set. Not great, but he was never...
He shaved his eyebrows like little Hitler mustaches over his eyes.
Well, he wanted to look crazy.
Well, he certainly
he
looks
pulled it
crazy.
Well, looked.
How old was he?
Oh, that's him right there.
There he is.
He looks like a gym teacher there.
He died at the age of 53.
All right, so he made it to old age.
He made it past the 40s. Normally a
Not
safe
a bad
time.
record for this vicinity.
But yes, he made it to only
Quint.
only 53.
53.
Yeah.
So we went Lance Cade, then we had 14 days, then Luna, then we had 15 days, and now Bastion Booger. And so now we're at 2 days.
2 days. Let's try to make it to 90.
We got to make it to 90.
We can make it to 90. Someone said this started out as a bet that I started January, like early January.
So it's 80. So
we're 9 months into this.
Yeah.
9.5 months into this.
If we go 88 more days without a wrestler's
We can finally
death,
get rid of this stupid bit.
I think we can do it.
You think we can do it?
Oh, 88 days is nothing for wrestlers. They'll hang in there.
That's a long time, man. They die quickly.
Now, we got our guests are here, so we got to finish up with Sam, but really fast.
Sure.
Hulk Hogan went to the hospital over break.
Yeah, he had back spasms.
So he's cool now?
He's fine, though. He's not dead.
Okay.
Back spasms, brother.
And
he's not dead.
Not dead.
No.
Was it happening during one of the tapings of his Rent-A-Center commercials?
No, but he did have to miss his TNA dates because
of
his back spasms in the hospital.
Back spasms.
He made a Twitio from the hospital to prove that he was in the hospital bed. So he was missing his wrestling dates.
It's part of a wrestling angle.
I don't know.
And then
But he's not dead.
And then Ant knows Jim the Anvil.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
You know him, right?
He's alive, but he was arrested.
What happened?
I believe
unpaid parking tickets.
No, it was.
It's either got to be domestic violence or a D-Week.
What about you? Got to go pills too. What's wrong with you?
I don't know,
but wrestlers love their pills.
In order to arrest somebody, though, they had to have gotten him on something first. They don't just search him and find pills.
Good point.
What was the arrest?
I believe there were two charges. One was drugs, and the other robbery.
Wow,
Yeah,
Jim the Anvil. I didn't know you knew Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yes. Now, Jim the Anvil is one that I'm very...
He's had a hell of a career. What is he doing fucking robbing?
Well, I'm very worried about Jim the Anvil Neidhart because he was Bret Hart's tag team partner for a while, and they did a convention together where they did a Q&A, and all the kids were asking Bret Hart questions because as the Q&A went on, Jim the Anvil Neidhart was not maintaining consciousness.
Oh,
he kept nodding off.
All right, that's
and putting sunglasses on to hide the fact that his eyes were
asleep. Yeah,
so
happened.
He may not. The odds aren't in his favor right now.
Oh boy! So you're thinking he might be next?
Hulk Hogan.
But I mean, Jake the Snake is still around. X-Pac is still around. You never know.
Daryl says that Hulk Hogan hurt his back picking up seashells, according to ESPN. So
I mean, maybe He loves the beach.
Or maybe picking up the change that his wife left for him.
wow.
Let's see, because... Hey, Amy, thanks, Sam. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Amy Schumer and Mark Hoppus are outside the studio.
Yes.
Let's bring them in, man. Let's talk about this new show they got going on. A different spin.
Yay.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Mark, how are you, brother?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Amy, what's up?
Hi.
Sit next to Jimmy, Amy. That way I can look at you.
Oh, good. Oh, boy.
Oh, good.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hi.
Are you wearing a bra?
A little bit.
Oh, one of those, like...
A little bit.
It's a strapless. They're kind of useless.
Yeah, they just kind of...
They just kind of cover your nipples.
Yeah.
I'm Jewish, so it's a situation. Hey.
Mark's
Morning, Mark.
Mark's
We're
like,
learning
why did you
about each
drag me in
other.
here?
I
Why
told
did you drag
him.
me in here with these
I-
lunatics?
I was trying to understand what the nipple thing was all about. You're Jewish, or you have an issue? I don't understand.
Jewish girls have big nipples.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't
They
know
also
that.
have, like...
You've never hooked up with a Jewish girl?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, all right. Well, you should have looked at her boobs.
Wait, I skipped right over that and go.
Nah, you put him fucking face first in the pillow. That's right. That's what you get for doing that to Christ.
I never read about that in Anne Frank's diary.
Yeah.
And I had big nipples.
You should have read the epilogue.
Schindler's tits. Go ahead.
Let's keep going.
Hey, somebody had a vacation.
Whoa, hey, we're wide awake.
This is different than last time.
No kidding. It's good to be rested.
Yeah.
Some Jewish girls
First day.
have non-existent nipples. I mean,
Really?
they're there, but they blend in with everything else,
Oh, they're
too.
like translucent?
Oh, the big
Yes,
fade.
that was my experience with a Jewish broad on Long Island.
Oh, wow.
Big ones, but you couldn't tell where the nipples start and the rest of the...
Then what's the point? Then
It was
what
weird,
is the
man.
point?
Yeah,
That was
that's
a weird fade.
That's upsetting.
I never
Very
knew that about
strange.
you. I never knew ethnically that nipples or had anything to do with it. That's fucking great.
Women have
Sure.
big Jew bros.
I'm here to teach you about nipples.
Yeah, screw the show. Let's talk about nipples.
Right.
What do you guys do on the show? You interview bands?
We do. We interview bands. There's live performances. We have field pieces, and we talk about current musical topics. Anything and everything having to do with music will kind of work into the show.
Basically what MTV would have done if they had not been just doing all these fucking weird shows.
Right.
Which is,
If it hadn't just become an examination of like the saddest form of life, what MTV is doing. Yeah, but
Right.
it's fun because they don't want us to be these cookie cutter.
Right.
You know, just we love every video. Katy Perry, number 5. It's not like that. We can be honest and have
that's
fun
good.
and really share our
Yeah, they
opinions.
had the VMAs last night, but they don't play videos anymore, so I'm really confused.
Right.
And then
it
there's-
doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense at all. Do you guys talk about Lady Gaga?
Yeah, he comes up. For sure.
Disaster.
Can't avoid it.
Yeah, we do actually. We were doing test episodes the other day, and we were talking about how Lady Gaga did a cover just in meat.
Yeah, well, she's trying to be
Did you see that
outrageous.
on Vogue?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
crazy.
Watch out for Lady Gaga.
She's crazy.
Wearing meat.
A meat suit.
What's she saying?
What was the point of
man?
it? Yeah, what was the point of it?
That
I don't know. They're
It's
saying
art,
she's starting
man.
to parody herself.
I think it's
really?
that humans are wasteful.
I heard she was covering up her big Jew nipples with a couple
She
of
wishes.
sirloins.
She wishes.
That's true. She's a guinea.
Is she?
Yeah.
No, you know the way I realized that I had big nipples was me and the rest of the girls in my grade. We were like 13, and the
And they would
guys
hang their coats on yours.
out of all their book bags. No, but the
The teachers
boys.
would squeeze your tits into their coffee. Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm
Jimmy
sorry.
is awake.
Wow. Yeah, he's dangerous when he's awake.
You're
No.
very, very different than you are on the Tonight Show.
Oh yeah, should have been clear.
A bit of a potty mouth off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get this version.
He gets away with the
good.
bare minimum.
I
on
want to
there.
hear the 13-year-old story.
yeah, of course.
great.
Oh right, okay. Everybody, get your dicks out.
Get?
So that's it. So yeah, the guys convinced us that we were all going to flash them. So we're all like lined up. Me and the other girls were 13. We drank for the
What
first
little
time.
whores.
Oh yeah, that was
know.
just the
That's
beginning.
train wreck.
And
that
who was
was
this?
just the beginning.
And which
So-
one of your parents' great friends was this?
No, it
guy rules.
was our favorite substitute teacher. And so we all like lift up our shirts, and everyone looks at me, and I'm like, why are they looking at me? And it was because all the other girls just flashed their bras, but I was like, I was like, I thought we were doing
damn.
the whole 9 yards here, but no.
And that's how you found out you had big nipples?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody just said,
They were
okay.
What, everyone talked about
But, you know, I was a little, like, I had no idea. I thought everybody's bodies were kind of the same. And they were like, no, you, like, those look like...
You mean big by, like, long, or do you mean, like, big areola?
Big areola.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's sexy. Big
That's
areola
not
is
the
sexy.
nipple, though.
Oh, it's not?
The areola is not the nipple. The nipple is the nipple.
It's like, oh, yeah. No, I
But
think
do you have a
those
nice
always-
fade going on?
It's all the
Oh,
same,
I've
though.
got great tits.
So it's a nice fade.
Yeah.
Can we relive that moment? We'll get E-Rock in here.
Laying
and
down, standing up. They're always consistent.
Are they dark or are they light?
Medium.
Okay, that's good.
Why are we talking about this? Come on. No,
It's
I'm just
great.
kidding.
Areola are
Why-
part
why
of the
kid?
nipple, too.
They are?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Areola is part of the nipple.
whole thing you look
Well,
at.
I mean, yeah, if you want to split hairs.
I consider
We're talking
it like
semantics here.
the brake pad and the drum. They're both brakes.
That's true.
So it's like it's one piece.
Yeah, but then so's the actual breast, and then so's the chest, and then it's like, where do you stop? It's a slippery slope.
Stop at the shoulder blade, all the way around back.
Exactly. It's all one giant 5'9" place to put cum.
Oh, my dad's nickname. Weird. That made me miss him.
But no, when you think nipples, you think the whole...
Yeah, of course.
The whole enchilada.
Yeah,
well, that's kind of cool.
It's just with the size of my
That's
eye.
sexy. That's like,
You should talk about your nipples on this show. You'll get people watching.
Tonight, on a very special Spin.
A different nipple. With Mark Hoppus.
That's great. So who do you have coming on? Well, way to take the sexy out of it.
No
kidding. Enjoying tits. And I ask a real question.
Well, the show starts Thursday.
Thursday
we should
night.
get that out there.
On Fuse, by the way.
Premiere, Fuse TV.
On Fuse.
Yeah, 7 o'clock, and John Mayer. You might have heard of him. John Mayer.
He used to do our show.
He's called in, but his
before
brother's
he
a
got
big fan.
real famous.
Yeah, he's been on tour. He's been touring for like a year.
Yeah. We got John Mayer. We got Neon Trees. On the second episode, we have Linkin Park and The National. We got some big names.
Whatever happened to Linkin Park?
They're coming back. They played the VMAs last night. They look like giant gods of rock. Did you see it?
No.
I was too
It was
tired.
amazing. The show was held in L.A., and Linkin Park played at the Griffith Observatory out in front where they have the big obelisk, and it was all lit all weird and cool. And yeah, I aspire to be them.
They went away for a while. Did you ask them about that?
I'm going to. Well, we.
Oh, you haven't done that.
We haven't
show
taped
yet?
their show yet.
Is
But I will ask
they
them
fell off-
about that.
They went away. I don't know if they.
Music kind of changed a little bit.
You think that's what happened with those guys?
Gotta
'Cause
kind of
they-
regroup and
They were
adapt.
fucking huge.
Yeah.
Did they perform? I saw the beginning of the VMAs. I thought Chelsea was funny. I just saw her opening, but she was fucking...
Chelsea Handler?
Yeah, she's
That was
fucking
funny
hilarious.
with the headpiece coming out.
Yeah, that was very funny. And then I saw Justin Bieber, wiped off my stomach and went to bed.
You see him looking like a tough guy? Is he actually tough?
Is
I
he
don't know.
trying?
I don't know if he's tough.
Wasn't he getting thrown around like he was at a beach party or something like that? Was that the clip that I saw?
No, he was on stage.
Yeah, he's right.
Was he?
Yeah,
it was during his performance. They started just throwing him around.
Yeah,
I didn't
like,
notice
people
that.
threw him around.
They don't know what
and-
else to do with this kid.
He's 13 or whatever. It's hard. He's like,
They
I don't get it.
ragdolled him.
I don't get it
Oh,
on
he's
any
13
level.
already
But he's
now?
not for us.
Too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's not
getting too
aging
old now. No, for the little
I think he is.
girls. I
My
think
chick
he is.
never really watched him, and she was watching him. It was just great to watch a woman hate him so much.
yeah.
Really?
She would
Oh,
hate him.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah, I could
What's her
definitely
problem
see her
with
not
him?
liking him?
She's like, I don't know why I fucking hate his guts, but I just do.
He's very hateable.
He really is.
And that's odd for your girl because he's white.
Oh yeah. Oh, boy. Holy shit. That, by the way, incidentally, the best part of the fucking thievery incident at Anthony's house was apparently this guy's girlfriend was of an ethnic
Yes.
origin and just tried to fucking goad my girlfriend into saying racist shit, which was really easy. She's the best.
She's like, twist my arm. She's already screaming racial slurs.
Oh, she couldn't stop.
She is fantastic
Yeah.
when it comes to racist
Oh,
talk.
boy.
Oh, we have these long conversations.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's like fucking Anthony with tits.
What a dream.
So, yeah, it's fucking... it's cool, man. I'm happy to see you, Amy. 'Cause I don't know. We don't know each other, Mark, but I'm happy to see Amy getting a fucking
A
TV
job.
gig. Yeah, it's
A
great.
job.
Yeah, it's about
I
time
have
for
an ID
Amy,
badge. I can get in that building whenever I
Nice.
want.
Really?
I've never had one of those.
Yeah, they take that away pretty
Yeah,
fast.
I bet. I'm enjoying it
Yeah,
all
that Viacom badge or whatever it is, that goes away. Another one goes away.
When do they replace you with somebody who's like, a little bit less abrasive on them? They all start complaining that we like him, but she's just fucking nasty to everybody.
That's true. No, it's true. That's how I introduced myself as the easily replaceable co-host.
What did you do? You did something very... Amy is fucking really funny. And what kind of a meeting did you have with the executives You were telling this.
Oh, and Mark and I hadn't been into Fuse for a couple weeks. So, and they know me, but they don't know me that well. I text Mark in the morning because I have a pregnancy suit from a fake belly that's from a photo shoot, and I was like, should I wear this into the office and just really fuck with all the executives? And he was like, yes. So I come in and it just looks like I'm fully pregnant.
Ready to pop.
Yeah.
Not ready to pop. Just at that point where, like, if you saw her, you'd be like, I don't know if I should say congratulations or I might be insulting you, calling you fat. Like that,
just on the
that
border.
perfect amount where you think that she might be pregnant, but you're like, I don't want to get my ass kicked in case I'm wrong.
So I walk in, we had a huge meeting
And
with
they
all
said,
the
hi,
executives.
Iraq.
They said, you should go to the Sudan. I walk in and they're just like, nobody says anything, but they're all just kind of looking at me and then looking at each other. And later they showed me the text messages just being like, she's fucking pregnant. What are we going to do?
No.
You know, like their new co-host. It's a situation. So,
They didn't want to make a thing of it, though, to your face, right?
No, nobody would say anything.
Were you acting pregnant or were you not acknowledging?
I wasn't. Mark was totally like hamming it up too. He's like, do you want anything? Are you nauseous yet?
You
like,
want a glass of water? You all right? How do you feel?
Yeah.
Do you want the number of a clinic?
And I'm sitting down. Like,
Those executives are taking their coats off the hangers. Here you are, man.
That's right. They were so relieved, but like kind of pissed at me. They were kind of
That's
pissed.
fucking funny, man.
Yeah, how can they be
It's not even being taped. It's just to annoy the people who are paying you.
Scaring people. He gave me a job.
That'll learn them.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Awesome.
Goddamn, wearing that off-the-shoulder thing. That T-shirt off. Because then it's like I could picture how you look kind of naked.
It's
That's
great,
kind
right?
of good. Yeah,
It's good,
it
thanks.
is.
It's a good look.
Like, I like when girls wear things like that, where the shit is just cut open. Like the T-shirt neck is cut open ridiculous. So it goes down to like your bicep from your neck. And you kind of can put the pieces together now.
Oh, here comes the camera phone. You always take the most unflattering pictures of all time.
Dude, your last
Someone's like, she looks like Nixon last time. I was like,
the last
Pat
picture
Nixon,
I
though.
took,
At least it wasn't Richard.
last picture I took did very well.
it did?
Yeah, we just can't do a
Pat
side.
had a big
Let's
nipple.
not do a side profile.
Let's find
this
my
time.
better angle. Here, I'll
let's
pull my
find it.
pants down.
Nancy,
better.
pull your pants down. Years later.
It sucks because there's nothing for dudes. There's no parallel for dudes. Like a guy can't hang half a ball.
No,
nobody wants that.
And then the girls
Nobody
would be like,
wants
I could picture what both of your balls would look
Yeah.
like. It's fantastic.
I turned the lights off so she looks better.
Oh, my God. You're terrible.
Ready? Give me a pose for
That's
the
a
tweeter.
good-
The tweeter. Oh, that's good. Oh, now it's all blurry.
Oh, this is good radio right here.
Yeah, we do this all the time.
Yeah, hang on.
Just take pictures.
Every
It's all
comment
just
that comes
dead
in.
air.
Yeah.
Everybody
We don't
knows
care.
that everyone's just
Are we supposed to do
JOing.
good radio?
No,
I thought we were just
no.
supposed to do radio.
Just be here.
Yeah, just show up. Whatever.
I don't like that picture. We're going to redo it.
How much?
Oh, God.
I'm going for the delete.
How much attention is Ozzy Osbourne going to get on your show?
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, a good amount.
Oh, good.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, totally.
A whole
Fuse,
lot.
Fuse as a network is a total Ozzy fan. They
Oh, good.
They don't
Yeah,
ignore-
for sure.
Yeah.
It's weird because like you walk through one time and they always like have whatever's on the channel up, you know, throughout the studios, and you look up one time and it's like, you know, Justin Timberlake, and then you look up sometime and it's Ozzy Osbourne. You look up another time and it's they play all different kinds of music, which is really cool.
Yeah, I've done stuff for them. I like them as a network. They're not shitty.
You should come on.
Yeah, you should come on.
Please.
How you guys do bands? It's not.
Please. We do panels and we talk
We do
about
panels.
music.
We talk about stuff.
We talk about music.
I just want to know how awkward is this when I start emailing Amy after the segment's over, and she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna pitch it to the producers. They like you, but they're like, not right now.
Yeah, you're just not where they
Show
want
off
you to
the
be.
ground first.
Yeah, give us some
Before you
time.
start bringing him on.
Yeah, we have Bill Burr booked.
Yeah. We just have a different demo.
Oh, my God. She's ready.
Ozzy's coming around, by the way, in December. You should try to get him on to help promote. I'm going to keep plugging for Ozzy Osbourne.
We
Good old
should.
Ozzy.
Oh, of course, we're going to.
Yeah.
I like that new video.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's really cool.
It's cool.
Jack, his son, did that.
Oh, really?
It's for Life Won't Wait, which is a fucking great song off screen, but I haven't seen the video.
His son directed it. Jack directed it.
I think he did, yeah.
Oh, rad.
Wow.
It's really good.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
it's a cool song. I really like the hook in it. I like the chorus a lot. And I'm not normally necessarily a huge fan. I have a lot of respect for it. I'm just being straight. Like I have immense respect for the man, and I didn't expect to like new stuff from him after all these years. Like I didn't think a new song. I was like, oh great, another Ozzy Osbourne song, but it turned out to be awesome.
Yeah, it is great.
Yeah.
Hey, that's kind of a compliment.
It is, yeah. If you're a guy who's never a huge fan likes the new stuff, that's good.
I didn't say I was never a huge fan. I just
You know, a guy that hates Ozzy.
Yeah.
Attempts on his life.
Yeah.
A guy that thinks Ozzy equals cancer, apparently, well, likes the new song. Good for him.
Another show on Fuse is the Top 20 Countdown, and one of the hosts on that is a huge Ozzy fan.
Really?
She's like obsessed with Ozzy.
Is she?
Yeah.
All right, well.
Mistress Julia, you'd like
Is she
her.
attractive?
She's beautiful.
Oh, good.
Wow, look at that.
Maybe I'll show her one of my many Ozzy photos.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd probably rather fuck her. It's amazing how fast I could lose.
Possible.
Does she have big nipples, though?
I haven't seen yet, but I'm predicting yes.
She's a big Ozzy fan?
Yeah, she's a big Ozzy fan.
And when I was in Los Angeles, and I'm hanging out with a lovely young lady, and she has an old school record player.
Nice.
Like one of those sarcophagus-sized things that used to be in your
Yeah.
parents' house.
In the parlor.
Lifts the top up, puts the fucking an album on. It's Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of Fortune.
Oh, you're
I'm
in
like,
love.
what? This is so
You're in love.
fucking cool.
Wow.
Like, how the hell
What was the
does
song
a
off that?
12-year-old know this album?
What's the big song off that album?
Oh god, there's a bunch of them on that fucking thing. It's like some of, but it's not a lot of the well-known ones.
Okay.
Like I like going a little deep with my BOC.
Yeah, I don't know what the hit was.
I mean, if it's
off that
not
album.
Don't Fear the Reaper, then it's a deep cut,
Yeah,
right?
then it's a deep cut. Exactly. Reaper or deep cut.
Godzilla.
It's like astronomy.
How about
and
Godzilla? Come
fucking
on.
flaming telepaths and
Hey, getting back to-
ETI and shit like that.
You guys watched the VMAs last night?
I didn't watch the VMAs, but I watched a bunch of
Some of it?
Yeah, some of it.
I watched some of it.
Did you see what Cher did?
I didn't see what she did,
Was
but
that
I
really
saw her.
Cher?
What
I
did
thought
she
that
do?
was like her wax.
Did she introduce her daughter as Chris Penn?
What did Cher do?
She surprised the audience. She came out in that leather jacket and the fishnet fucking outfit.
What, from her old video?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The one where she rides on the battleship.
Yeah. The awkward one where she's naked in front of her young son who was playing the guitar.
son she had.
I did see
Allman.
her in that outfit, but I thought that was just standard issue. I didn't think it was like a big thing for her to walk around like that. I thought that was,
That's a big deal considering it's
She's
25
60.
years,
25 years later or whatever.
How'd she look?
Yeah.
She's still fucking attractive. I mean, who would?
Yeah, she
she's
looks
American
exactly the
Indian,
same.
and she has her giant genitals. Who wouldn't fuck Cher?
Jim loves giant
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, imagine half Jew, half Indian.
Oh, her
giant nipples, big vagina.
high
All
cheekbones.
gigantic.
I love how Amy just turned to Mark and goes, Jim likes giant chicks. She's got to explain this stuff to Mark.
Yeah, you should know. It's kind of a getting to know you.
It's not a clit unless it's the size of an apple.
That's right.
That's what he
Okay.
always says.
I want it to look like it was photoshopped by God.
Jim likes clits that are dangerously big, Mark.
Everlasting gobstoppers.
I like how,
They're
because
little-
Amy's been here so much, she's like, trying to play the good host. He loves big genitalia.
Yeah, just-
That's like the
okay,
information I
great.
slip in.
Just trying to spoon feed you the stuff, so you know.
Amy's
Nothing's
in-
an inside joke.
Amy's in panic mode.
Yeah, no, and I haven't
You're-
been here that much.
you're
This
in
is
panic
information
mode.
they give you right away.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you walk in, they
The
say, "Do you want any
talking
water?"
point sheet. Here's what they're going to talk to you about. Giant genitalia, Jewish nipples.
That's it.
I have learned nothing about this new show.
Yeah, what
No.
do well, it's mostly interviews and talking about music. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like it's probably like more of a hang. Do you guys show videos?
We don't show videos. What are you talking
Well,
about?
oh, shit.
No,
Fight.
I'm sorry.
You don't even know
we
your
show
own show.
videos of we have live performances on the
okay.
show. Like the National is going to come on and perform this week, and Neon Trees is taping today.
How long of a show is it?
It's an hour.
An hour.
Once a week.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
every
it'll
Thursday
repeat.
for an hour.
Wow.
Now, do you
Yeah.
have to do like research and stuff? Do you know anything about like music?
Amy doesn't know shit about
No.
music.
Nope, not a thing.
Are you
No.
going to research them, or is that part of the thing where you're just going to talk?
I know
to
about the music
wing
I
it.
know about. I'm a huge music fan, but I don't know. I was looking at like the top 10 billboards, like of songs of the summer, and half of them I had no idea.
No idea.
It was like these like kind of clubby hip hop. Because in New York, we don't. I don't drive. I just listen to my iPod, so I don't hear what's on the radio. I don't hear what.
Thanks,
You
Amy.
know the music.
Yeah.
We're on the radio every day. Our own channel, too, so. Anytime you're in your car, you can hear us.
I know, but
why
that's
do
when
that
I
when
want
you have
me
an
time.
iPod?
That's when I need me time.
What was the big summer song? You know, every year there's a summer song.
California
Perry.
Girls.
You think it was
Katy
Katy
Perry?
Perry?
As
What
a
is
matter of
that
fact,
song?
this is something that we had to research because I guess we're
Yes,
talking about it on
we're
one of the first
talking
shows.
about
it. Oh, really?
And I was the same way. I was like, I don't know half these
I
songs.
didn't
I
know
had to
'em.
research them. So
I'm ridiculous right now into fucking CeeLo Green. Fuck
Oh
you.
yeah,
Fuck
that's a
you,
great song.
right?
Yeah, fuck
That
yeah.
is like the best fucking song
I
out
heard
there
the
right now.
terrestrial radio version when I was in the car.
it's Forget You or
no,
something?
It's F you.
No
F
way.
you.
F you.
Oh, man.
F you.
It doesn't work unless he says fuck
We
you.
were discussing it yesterday. Is it just a novelty song? I don't think it's it's
Dude,
more than a
sounds-
novelty
It's more
song.
than a novelty song because it's done so well. It
Right.
sounds so old Motown.
Yeah,
It does.
it's great.
You got that, Travis, for the
his
people that
voice
haven't heard
is-
it yet?
His voice is great.
This song is huge right now.
Yeah, it's just
to the heart.
It's a little better than you think it's going to be.
Wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. Now ain't that some shit?
I love that.
There it is, a little taste.
That's good.
And the video's fucking funny as shit. The original video, they just put the lyrics up there. But then they did this whole like production number in a diner where he's a little kid and then high school and then college age and a little kid just like mouthing "fuck you." He's got his little fucking toy car,
And it's one of those songs you feel like you've heard it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's so
it's
old
almost
school.
like a Stevie Wonder-ish kind of old Motown hit.
Right.
Song, but the words are great. It's just fucking, it's funny as shit.
CeeLo has a new show
CeeLo.
on Fuse.
Motherfucker
Also.
CeeLo.
Man,
Yeah.
genius. Yeah, and we went out to LA to do this convention where you talk about new shows, and he came down at like 7 in the morning to be on this panel. All these, there's all this press there, just wearing the robe from his room and nothing under it. I was like, oh man,
He crazy.
he's so crazy.
Where's that Ozzy
See,
video?
no.
I can't find it. How'd you see it?
Oh shit!
It was on the Fuse Top 20 countdown.
We gotta find
Oh, Jimmy's going to go nuts now.
Yeah, look at his eyes.
He's got his eyes.
I really want to see it.
Hey, we got Mark. We got a big fan of yours that definitely wants in. Jay in Jersey. What's up, Jay?
What's up, Mark? How you doing, man?
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
I've been a huge fan for years, dude, and I just saw you guys play at PNC with Blink, and I was wondering what's the deal with the new record, man? You guys were supposed to come out the last summer and everything, and it kind of just disappeared. What's up with that? I want to, hopefully it's coming out soon.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as, actually right now I'm out of New York taping, for Fuse while Travis is on a boat coming back from our European tour that we just finished. So when he gets back, from...
Why is he on a boat? He won't fly?
He doesn't fly anymore, no.
Would you?
What a pussy. Just kidding. I would never fly again.
Wait, why?
Oh, well, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh,
He was in an
Jimmy.
accident.
We're going to talk in just a second.
Oh, dude, I didn't make the
We're
connection.
going to talk in a
Oh,
second.
My God.
No, now you're saying that. I didn't make the connection.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, so Travis is on a boat coming back to the U.S., and when he gets back to L.A., we're all going to
He's
get in
taking
the
a boat
studio.
from Europe?
Yeah, that's the dedication that Travis has
How long
to tour.
is that ride these days?
Well, first of all, he lives in L.A., so he's got to take a bus from L.A. to New York, get on a boat, and then go overseas. So that took like 9 days coming over. 9 or 10 days total. But we finished our tour last week in Italy. I flew out to New York, was here for a week, flew home over the weekend, flew back. Travis isn't even halfway back yet.
Oh.
I'm here for this whole week taping, and then fly back to L.A., and he's still not back yet.
He's taking a Conestoga wagon, I think, from New York then to L.A.
Yeah, he's on a raft paddling himself
Right.
across the ocean.
That's what I would do.
Wow.
How many days is that?
The boat trip alone is 11 days, and then it's another, few days back.
Do you think he'll ever, well, now I know why. Do you think he'll ever fly again? Because it's almost like once something like that happens, the odds of, that's never in your life going to happen again.
Right.
It's almost like he's the safest guy to fly with because the odds of that are almost astronomically, it's never going to happen again.
Yeah, but you just having the horror in your fucking head.
Right.
It's like, oh, yeah, you were gang raped on a pinball machine, but doesn't mean you want to lay on a pinball machine
Well,
again.
I mean, some of us do.
Amy? Aw, Amy. Would you like to field this one?
I still love it.
It's a
God
fun
bless
game.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll fly
I figured
again
he
or
wasn't
not.
flying anymore, but I didn't think he would be doing European gigs.
Yeah, that's
11 days each way.
11 days each way.
What the fuck is he doing for 11 days on a boat, you think?
It's, you know what? Honestly, Travis
Boats
has
are
it set
cool.
up so rad. He's got his drum kit on the boat. He's got his family with him. He's got a studio set. I mean, they give him the run of the place. In fact, he gets to set up his drum kit every day in like their little cabaret theater, cafe or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Wow.
And just jam out by himself for an hour and a half. And then he's got a studio on the boat and his whole family. So,
All right, right on, man.
yeah.
God, a boat. This boat better not ever hit an iceberg or something. He'll be just, I'm swimming. Swimming. I'll be there in a month.
I didn't know it was that long of a fucking boat ride. 11. It's amazing how flying.
And then he's going to have to take a
saves
bus.
you a lot of time.
Let's not forget, as soon as he has to take the bus from New York to L.A.
What's that, 3 days?
Go home.
Is he going to be on it straight?
Probably.
Oh, it's a tour bus, though. It's not going to be a
No, it's not like a Greyhound or anything. It's like a tour bus.
I swear to God, that's what white trash I am. I was thinking of that. It's like, it's a tour bus.
We got to get these guys out of here?
Yeah, they have
do
a
more
hard
press?
out. I heard a hard out.
Amy, you have to leave?
Do I have to leave?
She has TV.
Amy has to leave. What's going on with you?
Ridiculous.
She's becoming like a star.
She gets a gig, and all of a sudden she's like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. See you guys later.
30 minutes at a time.
This is, I think, the last time we see you before
No.
you get to the point where you're like, I can't really make it.
I don't know if I
get
can
outta
make it
here.
in.
Oh my gosh, she was 10 minutes late this morning just getting here.
no kidding. We saw that.
Didn't I talk about how excited I was to come here?
She was
though?
already big timing you guys before she even got here today.
No way.
We like
No,
kicking
she was
wanna
actually,
live
honestly,
here.
for real, when we found out last week that we were going to be doing the show, she was super excited. And was like, oh, you're going to love those guys. We have so much fun every time I go in there. So
I wish I would have known that. We just would have given a purposely horrible interview. Made it really uncomfortable.
They would have just been shut off.
Hey, Mark, you're all right, by the way. I
we're
like
enjoying
Mark. I hope you come back and see us.
absolutely, anytime.
Mark Hoppus and, of course, Amy Schumer. The show is A Different Spin on Fuse TV going down this Thursday at 7 p.m. And it'll be on every Thursday at 7, right?
Absolutely.
And Amy will be at the Improv in Chicago September 23rd at 7:30. Oh, 24th, 25th. All right, the 23rd, 24th, 25th.
They wrote the times.
Yeah.
And 7:30. Who's looking at that
I
going?
didn't write that.
Is it 8 o'clock or 8:30?
I can't make it at 7:30. I could make it at 8.
All right, we'll go to break, and I got to tweet that picture because now they're begging for the T-shirt picture.
The T-shirt.
Well, let's
Can you
try
pull down the
another
shirt a
one.
little more?
Yeah, sure. Let's just take it off. Why don't we just really make my parents proud? I went to college.
Where are you guys going to be on TV, quick? Do you know?
Yeah, this
Where?
Thursday we premiere.
What are you doing
today
next?
now.
Oh, we're going to Good Day New York.
Okay.
Oh,
geez.
wow. Pop that
Little
on.
TV
Good
gig.
press. Yeah, so we'll watch.
We'll watch.
Make sure the nipples
we?
pop on TV.
I wouldn't have dressed like a newly homeless woman.
I hope so.
I mean, no offense to you guys. Oh, no.
This is Mark and Dangerous Amy.
This is I just woke up, Amy, and she's going to be on TV now.
Oh, no.
All right, we got to take a break, get these guys out of here.
She can stay if she wants.
Oh, yay. Can I stay?
Oh.
Why not?
you don't get to go.
Now this is
they're not
awkward.
putting her on
You don't get to
TV.
go.
This
They're not
is
putting her
kinda
on TV?
awkward.
She's got to be a fuse at 9:30.
No,
you're not on the TV show. You're not on the TV show.
Thank God. Thank God. I hate doing morning shows. I look so stupid. Can I stay?
No, do you really? No, you got to go to TV.
Okay.
All right.
I don't. Well, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Let's have a vote. I won't look.
I don't mind her being here.
She was going to blow us off. I think.
Hey.
What happened?
Well, I'm going to go do some big time
you
TV
gotta
show.
go.
You guys
Damn.
enjoy yourselves.
Oh,
All right, we'll take a break. We'll figure it out next day there. Travis Barker and how he is spending a month just to get back to L.A.
Taking a boat.
Taking a boat from Europe. Didn't you think it took less than 11 days by boat? I thought they had that figured out a little bit.
I don't know. Do they stop anywhere? Do they go north? Is it the Queen Mary
Are they also
2 or
exploring?
11 days doesn't.
exploring?
Yeah,
Looking for new territory to claim.
Are they getting some molasses?
Yes, they have to. We have to stop off and get spices. Right. Yeah.
No, I need to know, man. I thought they had that figured out. How
think
long was the
there's-
Titanic if it would have made it?
Christ,
If it would have made it.
fucking forever ago.
But how long was that?
The movie
couple of
itself
weeks.
was
I want to know.
5 hours.
Yeah. The movie was real time. Yeah.
I want to know how long it takes to go from New York to Europe. Titanic time and now time.
Only a few ships can make the journey. Best known being the Queen Elizabeth II, depending on the number of ports or call. The average trip is roughly 6 to 14 days. But that's kind of a big gap there. 6 or 14 days.
What's going on?
Yeah. Although some trips are longer. Ships traveling from North America depart several blah, 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 Boston, Beijing, they terminate their voyage, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? So anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks.
You know, I understand he doesn't want to fly anymore, but I would assume it's way more dangerous to fucking take a boat across the ocean. Okay.
In this day
Well,
and
just
age,
wanting to
I don't
stay on
know,
the
man.
how many ships have sunk and killed like a lot of people Unless it's those, Indian fucking...
Or like the guys on The Deadliest Catch.
Yeah, those guys.
It's like they're not going to make him crab on the
They
trip.
don't have to crab. He's got to load up some crab pots.
We're also going to be filming Shark Week with you.
Yeah. Where he's not a fucking long line fisherman off of Massachusetts. Right. Anything like that.
And what about the pirates? There's
That's
pirates
true.
out there.
There are pirates.
They're not going to Somalia.
Yeah, there's pirates out there.
Guys going from like fucking England, leaving on the Queen Elizabeth II.
What about the Nova Scotia pirates?
Oh, yeah.
I think
they're dangerous.
They've been dead for a while.
Oh, how about the Pittsburgh
Oh,
ones?
come on, Jimmy.
Chip. Chip, the Pittsburgh Pirates are a baseball team.
And is Italy farther?
Italy?
From the other parts of Europe?
From like England?
Oh,
yeah, England. I think it's a little further. I think
look at some maps?
London.
Look at some maps.
London to New York's closer.
Italy's
than,
the boot, right?
Yeah, it's the boot.
All right, good.
It's the boot.
You got that at least.
I just went to Europe for the first time. I went to Sweden to do comedy. You ever go to Sweden, Jimmy?
I have not, no.
It was, I went to Stockholm and everyone there they were all the most beautiful people I've ever seen. It was frustrating. Like I went into a Pizza Hut and the guy behind the counter, no bullshit, was like the most attractive man I've ever seen.
Really?
And I'm staring at him and they speak perfect English and he's like, why are you looking at me? I'm like, because if you work at a Pizza Hut in New York, you could be retarded. And not just like a little retarded, like so retarded it looks like you're making fun of retarded people. Just the swaying and everything.
Profoundly.
But he was so hot. He's like wearing a visor and he had sauce all over his face. And I was like, I'll leave my life in New York for you. Like everyone was gorgeous over there. Gorgeous.
Did you bang anybody?
No, I came close though.
Why didn't you?
You're in Sweden.
I don't know.
No
They
one's
have different
looking.
diseases.
Yeah. You never know.
I came
Get
close.
a shot for
this
that.
guy.
Do they really have different diseases?
I don't know. They have the
Okay.
same. They
Oh,
hadn't
that
heard
would
of
be a good
HPV yet.
conversation.
I was like, let me bring that spice over here for you. But no, I hooked up with this guy, and but we didn't have sex because we didn't have a condom, and he said, no. But
And he said no.
I was like, but it's so late. He's like, no, the sun doesn't really go
Did he
down
at least
here.
finger pop you?
I finger popped him. He loved it. He loved it.
Finger pop.
That's funny. No bag.
Hey, by the way, getting back to the plane crash thing, I thought that was well. I'm not sure. It's an instant feedback guy, DJ AM, who was on the Travis Barker plane crash. He was supposed to be on the Buffalo plane crash too, so it does strike twice.
Wow, that guy
And
was
also,
like Final
I think
Destination.
I think that was in the news that DJ AM was supposed to be on the plane that went down in Buffalo.
And the
So that
guy,
would have been 2 for him.
by the way, the Alaskan senator or the Alaskan guy who was killed in a plane crash, he had been in another plane crash too, but that was he flies like small planes in Alaska.
Yeah, you're just asking for trouble.
But yeah, I mean, the
Small
weather
planes in
conditions
Alaska,
there.
really?
The planes probably get eroded by the weather.
Right.
What are you now? Aviation expert?
Jimmy in aviation.
Yes, the rivets, the integrity of the rivets do degrade over time.
Ooh, rivets.
Did you say rivets at first?
Rivets.
Is Sweden a fun place? What do you do for fun there?
Do you like meatballs?
Oh, come on.
Jim.
You like the Swedish chef? I liked it. No, it really was.
Yeah?
It was cool. Yeah, I've been places over there that I've been like, you could take or leave, but it was great.
How was the
food,
gig?
The people. It was awesome. I
Really?
won. I didn't know that they gave awards. I won the festival. They gave me like a plaque on a piece of wood, like a log, and I go out and I was already drunk. I had no idea they were giving awards. And so I made a
You didn't
speech.
shove it up a horse's ass, did you?
No.
Sorry, it's a
That little angel.
But
Poor angel.
there's a video of me accepting it online, and it's just me. I'm like, thank you so much. I blacked out here. I had sex with strangers. I'm like, this isn't the first time a guy's given me wood, but I'll never forget it. And the crowd was just like,
What?
But yeah, no, it was a total blast.
Yeah,
but,
they got everything.
But it was like just little differences. Like this girl, I asked, I was like, are the guys here circumcised? Because I don't want to run into that again.
Right.
You know?
That nightmare.
And she was like, kind of.
Uh-oh.
I was like, do you guys just take half of it away? It looks like it's winking at you, like wearing a hoodie. But Yeah, because I told you about that last night, right?
Yeah, that's just got to be a nightmare for a girl not knowing.
Not being ready, you know? You just want to be prepared at least.
One of those.
For all the legwork you're going to have to do.
Like, there's different vaginas, obviously, but you're never going to get such a drastic difference as a circumcised or uncircumcised penis with a vagina.
You're never going to have to get that much stuff out of the way.
No,
you don't. Well, hopefully not. Please don't start pulling up pictures of
no, Danny, no.
What?
Oh, God.
We're a little confused, Amy, so we're making sure we know what you're talking about here.
Thank you. Ugly vagina. I'm not. I left here feeling so weak and fucked up. I'm not looking. I am not looking. I have a long day ahead of me. Okay.
It's fake. It's just some kind of a sewn together
Did we show you
thing.
the blue waffle last time?
Yes, you did.
Oh, God, don't put
we were doing our jobs
Changed the
that
name
day.
to the Blue Oyster Cunt.
Oh, that's right.
Blue Oyster Cunt.
That's right.
No, I don't want to deal with that anymore.
How come you're not doing TV with Mark?
Yeah, what's that about?
They should have both of you.
I'm happy.
You're
I'm
the
not
eye
doing
candy.
it. Yeah, not this morning. Not this morning. Yeah, I'm just like, no, I'm happy for anything they include me in, and
I think
very happy when they don't.
I think there's trouble between you two because you didn't know he was doing TV. That's going to cause problems with you two.
No, press is. I'm happy to just. I'm very happy.
No,
to be
you
here.
should be doing TV because you're a comic. You're funny.
Yeah, no, but it's it's his show. I'm the co-host, so there, and I really do feel like I'm easily replaceable.
What did he do in Blink 182? Because I wasn't.
He's the bass.
Okay. Who else was in that band? The Travis? I'm not familiar with
Yeah,
anyone
Travis
else.
Barker.
And who else?
Another guy.
Another guy.
DJAM used to.
Some other guy.
Was he in it too?
No.
DJAM wasn't in.
Oh no, side project. I'm sorry, I don't know. Wow, I was trying to
I was just trying
sound
to
smart, and I look like a complete
trying
asshole.
to sound
now.
knowledgeable.
I really don't know Blink 182.
No.
I never really got into their
I
stuff.
bet you know more songs than you think.
Oh, I know the songs.
okay,
If I heard them, absolutely.
What's a big song by them?
What's My Age Again?
Real catchy
Damn
stuff.
It. That song, Damn It.
Okay.
Look at that.
Now he's just doing his own thing. He's just like pulling up videos he likes.
Show Amy that one. That's easy. That's an easy one, Amy. Amy, you could watch this one.
What is it?
This is an easy one.
Oh, this is
This is
the
easy.
calmer you sound, the more. I mean, you sound like any guy that was trying to bag me in college. It's easy. You're gonna, the truth about the size always comes when they're trying to get you to do anal.
Look, you can handle that, right?
Oh, God.
What is he? Is he coming all
No, she's
the
puking on
nightmares
his
I've ever had?
She's puking on. She's puking on his hard on.
Okay, the number of times I've wanted to do that. I realized I was talking to one of my friends this weekend about because she likes porn too, and just about the differences. I don't know if it's like this for men too. Like the porn I like, I would never want to actually happen to me. Is that how it is for men too?
No, just the opposite.
They really would want it to happen.
Sure.
Oh, what
Amy, I got to go serious for a second.
Sure.
I did watch Last Comic Standing, and I was yelling at my TV, and you're here.
Okay.
You weren't on Last Comic Standing, but you might as well have been because Will Lewis, thank you, from Houston. Is Amy pissed about Nikki Glaser?
No,
Glasser?
she's a good friend of mine.
She sounds like you.
I don't think so.
I thought so.
Really?
I didn't know you guys were friends, and I feel
Oh
bad.
no, she's great. I don't think so. I don't think we sound
Oh
alike.
man, I thought so.
Really?
Because you got a unique style. You got to protect your fucking stand-up, man.
But the thing is, it's like, if you're both living your lives slutty and a little racist, what are you going to do? Switch that up, I think Nikki and I are similar people.
I don't know her, so fuck her. I mean,
no,
you're
she's
taking the high
great.
road, which is fine. But I'm telling you, when I was watching, I thought, oh my god, this one is doing Amy Schumer.
It's tough
'Cause you're
though for
unique.
comics. Like, watching the VMAs last night, I was like, oh, Chelsea Handler. She drops some racist shit, and she's slutty too. And it's just how you're living your life.
It's the cadence you have when you do it, though.
Oh,
was
yeah.
extremely similar. All right, we can move on, but I'm just trying to protect you.
Thanks. No, I know. She's great. Yeah,
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't know you were friends.
She'll bad mouth her after the.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Amy right now is holding up a C with her hand.
No.
Do I know Nick? I don't know. I might have
She's
met her.
great.
All right, your mic's off. What do you really think?
Of course.
Bitch. No. She's
That old
great. I'm
gag.
happy to badmouth people, but I think Nikki's great.
All right. I noticed, and some other people noticed. That's all I'm saying. Awkward.
So
awkward. They're best friends. They're lesbian lovers. I didn't even know.
Had I not experimented with her, this conversation would go a different way. But
Dude,
no,
I'll
actually,
move on.
she's who
I'll
I was talking to about the porn.
Huh?
She's who I was
really?
talking
The one
to.
you're
Yeah,
talking
because she
about
likes
porn.
porn too. Yeah.
So what kind of?
I feel like an idiot.
Like I want this stuff to happen.
You want it to happen.
Yeah.
Have you
I've
ever
spent a lot of money for it to happen, actually.
Sure. Okay. And you've been happy. Yeah.
Most
it
times,
works
sure.
out. Yeah, no, I don't, I think I would just hate it. Like, I like to watch a girl with a lot of guys.
Gangbang, yeah.
Yeah, but I would never, I don't even want to have, it's hard to tell one guy that you don't feel like doing it, Imagine, like, having to explain it to a whole room, like, hey, you guys, like, oh, so sorry.
As they're
Somebody
doing
feels
that-
bloated. Like, group cuddle? Who's in? Who wants, rain check? Like, they're, everybody clears their schedules, and then you're just like, oh, I'm not in the mood.
As they're doing that awkward jerk thing.
Yeah, like, what do they talk about while they're waiting in the room
it's
before?
just-
Like, so are you in
yeah.
sales? Craigslist is great. Like, what do they do?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like pretty standard porn.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
How standard?
Like, all I need really
a naked
is
girl.
a naked, totally naked. I don't want fucking sexy shoes
Some,
or
like,
stockings
sock
on.
on.
Something. Completely naked, and like she's got to be looking at the camera.
Really?
Kind of like that. Like, hi.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
doing this.
Watch me. Look what I'm doing. Look at what filthy thing I'm doing.
Interesting.
Yeah,
did you
that's
go
good.
did you go too far with looking at things that you went back to?
Oh,
a
no.
minimalist?
I don't go too far. Believe me, I'll look at anything.
Right.
I'll look at a horse getting a baseball bat up its ass.
I wonder that about
Go back
guys.
to that again.
Because you can see anything. Like, if somebody
Yeah.
then it's never enough. Do you go back to just wanting to see a girl's foot?
Yeah, right. Oh, look at that.
Do you kiss
ankle.
while you fuck?
It looks supple. Well, it all depends.
At night.
It all depends
Yeah, I was asking Anthony about that.
on who you're with.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you kind of, care about the person.
Oh, Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill just walking on by.
Speaking of the porn I like,
Think he has a big cock, Amy?
let's find out. I'll be right back.
Jesus, he's a tall fucker.
I think we found out that you have not been fouled
I've never
yes.
I've never even made out with a black guy.
by the
But, I'm young.
interracial.
Still got
so
time.
there's still time.
There's still time.
Now, Patrice was here last time you were here.
Yeah, was he? No,
I think
no.
it was, or the time before.
I think the last time he was here, you guys talked about, but I wasn't here.
Oh, okay. There was something going on because me and Patrice left. We go to the garage and stuff, and I was like, I said, Amy's very cute.
Thanks.
And he kind of made the face like, enough about Amy.
Why?
Like, I don't think he's into you. You're like type.
But he likes Amy a lot as a...
He likes you as a comic and everything. But as far
he doesn't
as just,
see me as like sexual. I don't think.
No, that's
You
what he
know?
was getting at. It was like,
But was he being serious? You never know when
No,
Patrice
I
is
think he was
telling the
being
truth.
serious. Yeah,
I don't know.
think he was.
Sometimes
Does that
I
with
think
everything.
it's like, Patrice is definitely, there's a lot of product of what happened to him in high school. It still is around. So maybe I am just that girl to him that he's like, I would never, because, I don't know.
Turned him down too many
Yeah, or
times
something.
in high school,
but,
kind of a thing.
but I could be totally wrong. But he always is saying, like, you're cute, but you're not, like, and I'm like, no, like, I'll tear anyone apart. Like, trust me, I'm a dirtbag, but he just doesn't, he just sees me as, like, his next door neighbor.
Yeah, I
fine.
found that odd. Patrice seems like go for anybody. Not that I'm saying like, hey, he'd even
Guys,
go for you.
The gauntlet's been thrown. Let's see. My new reality show, I'll get Patrice to fuck me. No, and I wouldn't mess with his chick. I would not mess with his
I like
chick.
her a lot.
God,
yeah. She's cool.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
she
going to
is.
get in her.
She definitely looks like she could kick ass.
Yeah.
You try to steer clear of like going out and having sex or dating comics or anything?
At first, I was like, absolutely no thank you, and then you just run into them. I've only slept with one comedian.
Oh, wow.
Ever. Yeah. And, actually, one comedian's bodyguard. He's tall. He looks like Lurch.
He's extremely stupid.
He's got the mind of a 5-year-old. You know him. You
And a
love
cock to
him.
match.
Where is Kenny?
Thank you.
Thank you, I think.
Amy,
Thank
do
you,
you
Amy.
need anything? Oh, God.
That felt fantastic.
Here comes Kenny now.
Oh, there he is.
Kenny.
Uh-oh.
I just want to clear up.
Oh, here he
I'm
is.
a happily married man.
I love my wife, but I'm not happy.
Amy, I didn't like the fact that Fuse didn't have you in any of the commercials.
Oh, thanks, Kenny.
Shit.
Yeah, I just happened to be watching the other day, and every commercial, Blake, had that guy.
Blake?
Blink.
Every commercial, Blake.
Yeah, Break.
Oh, Break.
Had
Break.
that guy.
So this Crub Soda Kenny.
Kenny's Asian today.
And
Thank
you weren't
you.
in one commercial.
No.
I don't go for that.
No, well, the truth is I hadn't signed the contract yet when they did all those.
All right. Well, I hope they
do the right thing.
Thank you.
I think that pregnancy thing might have really pissed them off.
Kenny, how was your...
I was just like, this is how it's going to be.
Keep her out of commercials.
Let's ask Kenny about his break. How was your vacation, Kenny?
Yeah.
You do anything fun?
I ate ice cream 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, great. Your shift must have been enchanting.
He has like burns on his hand from holding sparklers too long.
Kenny never allows himself to eat ice cream 3 times. This is big
No,
news, Andy.
no.
Wow.
He might eat a cookie or a little ice cream once every other week
He
or
sends
something.
food back a lot.
Yeah.
You're a bad man.
Wow. What
Yeah.
kind of ice cream was it, Kenny?
One was a chocolate and vanilla twist.
Wow.
Even his ice cream's boring.
Really lame.
You know what they're doing with ice cream these days?
They're putting sprinkles on it, Kenny.
I know. That's very extravagant.
Yeah. He wouldn't allow himself that.
No, that's too
That
crazy.
simple pleasure.
I don't
boy.
deserve luxury.
No.
He might not be
no.
completely miserable if he actually has
No.
something he enjoys for a second.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see a happy Kenny. Can you imagine like a born again happy?
Oh,
You want to clear this up, Amy? People think you slept with Yakov Smirnoff.
No, that is true. That is true. If you mean blacking out on Smirnoff ices and sleeping with strangers, then yes.
And we're in.
They didn't get along at the end, though, because he would go, "What a cunt."
No, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, it's terrific. Kenny, what other ice cream? Tell us about your break. What else
on,
did you do?
Kenny.
You ate ice cream 3 times.
Yeah, another time was just a scoop of vanilla I got by default because somebody like ordered dessert and they made like a big presentation.
Yeah.
So they allowed me to have the ice cream.
They allowed you to have.
Yeah.
You're a grown man.
What are you, a kid who just got his tonsils out?
Yeah.
And the third time, we got to ask for the third time now.
The third time I ate in my house, I had a chocolate chip Weight Watchers ice cream.
Whoa, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Nobody parties like you guys.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And this was your whole vacation.
Well, I didn't get invited to any parties.
Oh, see.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Who's the
Yes.
party?
I invited Kenny.
Yeah.
And,
To what?
James did ask me if I was going.
Yeah.
To where?
to Anthony's.
Yeah.
And I invited Kenny to dinner a couple times. He wouldn't see me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
he was
true.
in seclusion.
I was very nice.
In Jersey.
James did invite me to a steak dinner.
That's
And
very
you like
nice.
steak.
Yeah.
So why didn't you go?
I blew him off.
He did.
Did you go away on vacation?
I was spending quality time with my wife.
Did she have any say in that?
No, we're married.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah.
What a lucky angel.
No, I did spend a few wonderful days in Ocean City, Maryland with my family.
Did you do touristy things?
Oh.
Yeah, we went to that Asperger's Island where they have wild horses.
That's a disorder. That's a form of autism, Kenny.
Which you probably have, by the way.
You definitely have it. Definitely.
If you ever...
No, it's like a famous island. It's like 75 miles long, like between Maryland and
His
Virginia.
wife was trying to take him to a leper colony.
You think Kenny's a grown-up autistic kid? Amy?
Yeah. I would
So for
put
the
a lot
parents
of
out
money
there
on
that
it.
have autistic kids, they're going to turn out like Kenny.
That's right.
Well, I could drive a jet ski.
You drove a jet
nice.
ski? Nice.
Yeah.
They took him on the
Did
the
you
bumper
really?
cars.
Yeah.
And what about the wild horses? Was that fun?
No, you just like look at them. And then, we were on like this boat trip. And then I was seeing how far I could crack jokes about, because he's explaining how like the stallion has like the herd of mares. And I was seeing how I could work in like a fucking joke. In like mixed company.
That's the treat.
A fucking joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was your wife rolling her eyes?
She sits in the back. She don't sit near me.
She doesn't sit near you?
No.
Wow, you two.
Wow.
You two have to rekindle and get like a spark back.
No, it's all good.
Hedonism.
It's good.
I'm sure it's good.
Imagine Kenny had
hedonism.
Oh God, seeing him
Kenny
walk down the beach.
Or go to Burning Man or something. All naked in the desert.
Yeah.
No, but thank you for asking. I had a nice vacation.
Sounded
good.
Like a terrific vacation.
Yeah, no, and GH invited me to go to where he was, too.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you got invited everywhere, but you didn't go.
Yeah.
Fucking 9 hours in a car.
Yeah, it was a little much.
Why would you do that to hang out at a beach house for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Hurricane.
Ocean view. Yeah, we had to deal with a hurricane.
I just...
Amy's got to go now.
I'll just go.
Yeah, she had some line.
I'm going to ask E-Rock how sad he is, because he's the go-to guy now, as far as all the big jokes go.
Yeah, he is.
Without
and
Steve,
literally the big jokes.
you know you're going to get... What?
Oh.
Where are you going?
Where are you going, though?
Now I have to go to Fuse.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you so much.
By the way, Mark
so
Hoppus,
famous
who was on the show, did I say his last name?
Yeah, Hoppus.
Gave us a nice Twitter mention. He has a fucking 1,000,007 Twitter followers. He's a good boy.
What a sweet boy.
Yes, he
is.
He's a good boy.
Well,
How many you
thanks,
got?
guys.
You got to be getting a lot, right?
I got like 5. I got like 5
nice.
followers.
Oh, I thought like 5.
No, I've got
5.
I think I have 9,000.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. A lot from the show. So thank
What's
you.
What's your name?
Well, if you
Amy
Schumer. Amy.
Amy, if you give us a topless picture, I could get you to 10,000 today.
That's really sweet. Thank you so much.
Because it's all about Twitter
The
followers.
offers. That's what I need.
To just degrade yourself.
Titters.
Titter, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you,
All right,
Amy.
guys.
Amy, the big plug Thursday on Fuse TV, 7 o'clock, a different spin with Mark Hoppus. Sounds like it's going to be a good show.
I hope so. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye, Amy.
Yeah, now she's got to walk out awkwardly. She pulls the shirt over her shoulder. Oh, that
Makes
sure
weird
isn't
faces.
quite a t-shirt.
So it's not as awkward.
As she goes down the hall.
With that is. Ask for days. What would you do with that is?
Yes. There's something about that girl.
You like the Amy Schumer.
I like Amy. I think she's very cute. Yeah.
She scares me.
Why's that?
She might be one of those girls that laughs at you during the sex act, because she can, because she likes the jokes.
Then you push it in fucking harder and deeper, hit cervix and make them go ow.
Because she's all about the jokes,
Yeah, all about the jokes.
So all of a sudden there's some kind of
You want to have them laughing
joke.
at your balls or something,
Right.
Make a joke about your nuts,
something. Next time we have to ask her about that. Does she take her sex seriously, or is there jokes?
Oh God!
Is she listening down the hall?
I don't know.
Is she listening? We might get the answer. If Amy's still listening, we want to know, when you're having sex, is it all about the sex,
the jokes,
or do you throw some jokes in there?
Look at that. That's a nice slutty picture of her.
Yeah,
Danny just pulled up a slutty picture. She's wearing a little slinky dress. Dude, she's got a cigarette in her mouth. She's making kind of a face.
I was, wow, I didn't know they were friends, but the last comic standing, female comic, had the whole Amy Schumer thing down.
Really?
Absolutely. Here comes Amy.
Oh, she's coming back down the hallway. We're going to get an answer.
Yeah.
It's all about the jokes.
All about the jokes.
Sometimes guys don't take the jokes in bed too well. I kind of like, I know Jimmy does a little.
Amy, I know you got to go to Fuse TV.
Straight up Phil.
Straight up Phil.
For real?
Nice.
Look at her, and she's
great.
serious about it, just walks out.
Straight face, just went, no, it's straight up filth.
No jokes.
And then that was it.
How hot is that, Ant?
Bury your face in her ass.
Yeah.
That'd be great, right? Right?
I never think of Amy like that, and I'm not being.
Oh, shut up.
Dude, I'm a piece of shit. I would tell you.
You think about us in that way.
Hey,
why
you
not
think
Amy?
about
I don't think
everybody,
I just think of jerking you both off onto a cracker and like accidentally bumping your dickheads and like that little string of clear stuff that would connect them.
Oh God! Damn.
No. I don't think about anything dirty with you. As a joke, like I think of you both standing there with your boners, and I fucking.
No, you haven't thought about this at all, right, Jimmy?
I spit in each hand, and I just jerk them like this.
And pound the heads
and the
together.
heads bang together.
Yeah.
And my fucking the back of my hands keep bumping each other, and the fucking clear string that attaches.
It's just kind of going wah wah back and forth.
And then the one comes all over the other one, and then I'm fucking flogging the one, and it's soft with cum on it. Holy
But you haven't thought about this.
Nah,
not at all.
But people on Twitter are such fucking cunts, like such babies.
What happened now?
I do a joke about the mosque, and the joke was, 'cause I'm so sick of this fucking Ground Zero mosque. I've had enough to hear with this fucking thing. And so I wrote, Islam also suffered terribly on 9/11. The Ground Zero Mosque is simply a tribute to the 19 lives that were lost.
Right.
It's a goof on the fucking intention of the mosque. And one guy, there was a shitload of other Muslims that died that weren't on those planes.
Oh, my
God. Hey, jerk off. How do you follow me and know the type of comic I am and get offended at that?
And not understand what you were doing.
God almighty.
By the way,
fuck that guy who wants to put a mosque down there, and fuck his affiliations.
Yes.
I don't believe him. I think he's fucking, he's moderate compared to some of them.
Yeah.
But, God almighty, what a bunch of babies. By that I mean people on Twitter.
Yes, of course.
Fucking assholes.
Moron.
Hey,
You know what, Jim? What, asshole? Really? I didn't realize any other Muslims died. I literally only thought it was 19.
Unbelievable.
Did you see the guy burning the Quran and in front of Ground Zero? I was watching the video of it, and I was just like, this is the absolute wrong guy to do this. Because I think he just looks like some fat hillbilly.
Yeah, he's a dope.
And he's burning a couple of pages, and he didn't have anything to say. Like, the news is asking, why are you doing this? And instead of saying something like, well, I'm exercising my freedom to protest, or something, he was just walking, I'm here.
Like a shock
He had
jock.
nothing to say.
It was like a shock jock.
Yeah, and he had nothing to say. They were like, why are you doing this? At least have some kind of statement as to why you're doing it.
Right.
By the way, there was some Christian stab
He's a hack.
in like Indonesia, which is I think 90% Muslim country.
Yes.
Which again, it happens, but all of a sudden this, you know what's interesting to me? Nobody was talking about, and again I tweeted this, I'm not trying to quote me on Twitter, but nobody fucking is talking about tolerance of the pastor that wanted to burn those fucking Korans.
Right.
Nobody was talking about, you know what? We have to show sensitivity to his right to express himself, even though we don't agree. It was always the president came out and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I understand it was bad to do because of troops getting hurt, and that's why I was against it, because you don't want to see fucking troops being injured. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
But it's amazing the attitude of a guy like that.
Well, just the fact that
towards a guy like
that they had to say, look, you can't burn this because these people will commit horrid, violent acts
against Americans all over.
Right. All over the place, and other people, and doesn't that prove the point right there? If you're afraid to protest and show how you feel about something by burning something in effigy or a flag or even a religious document or book, you shouldn't have to worry that the repercussions are going to include horrid deaths of people, unless the people that are perpetrating it are a horrible, savage, murderous people.
It is amazing. It's just annoying, the attitude of the whole thing.
It is.
The way the president... Why is the president commenting...
Tolerance.
...on what some fucking hillbilly... And this preacher, I think, is basically a shithead, because he lines up sometimes with the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, he is an asshole.
And they're just repulsive. So it's not like I'm siding with them, but it's... Why is the president commenting on some jagoff that wants to fucking exercise his right to free speech?
You know what you do? You get a big 55-gallon drum. You poke some holes in the side. You get the Quran. You get the Torah. You get the Bible. You get whatever other fucking religious pieces of shit you can find. Pile them all in there. Mm-hmm. Douse it with gas and light it on fire. And there. Say, is everyone so offended now? Everything's burning.
And by the way,
cares?
This came up with our next bit.
There you go. Let's burn every single religious book we can find.
How much trouble do you think you would be in?
None, really. Legally, none.
I've always been into book burnings throughout history.
Well, the thing is, it's like, people say, well, how come you look at Muslims a certain way? I want to know, where was one, and again, it may have existed and we didn't know it, where was one Muslim voice saying it's despicable, but they should absolutely, this guy should have the right to burn that Quran because it's his freedom of speech. People talk about, well, why aren't Americans embracing Muslims? Where was one Muslim voice sticking up for that basic American right?
I didn't hear one. I read comments on a lot of websites where they showed the video, and it was all, well, the American flag is not a religious article. It is different to burn the American flag. Because they're just burning American flags like crazy.
Effigies of Bush, every president, yes.
It's a book burners, like Hitler fascist. There's a guy in the background screaming shit out where this guy is burning a couple of the pages of the Quran. And I want to fucking choke him. He's just yelling, bloody, leave. Just leave. Get back in your cab. I hate him.
Not one, and again, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I didn't hear of any Muslims defending that guy's right to do it because of free speech.
Nope.
Their religion more important than his right to free speech. Yeah. So don't act like you're fucking crazy that Americans we're crazy for not embracing Islam.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
not our cup of tea. We're not really into, burying fucking rape victims up to their arms and stoning their faces.
Speak for yourself.
I know, I said we. I meant
the collective.
Hey. Yes.
Nuts.
It's always got to go horrible.
Of course it does.
I love it.
Obviously, 9/11 just passed too.
What?
I was thinking about you, Aunt, because okay. I did a 10-hour drive yesterday, right? North Carolina, New York City, the day after 9/11.
Yeah.
Well, the anniversary of. And I remember how you said people have forgotten. Remember 9/12/2001, there were fucking American flags everywhere?
Everywhere, flying
9/12/2010, I could tell you after a 10-hour drive, I didn't see one fucking flag.
Not one flag flying off a car.
Remember?
Not one, and I did. I said that. I said,
and I'm not,
fuck this, fuck Americans.
I don't want to go too deep into this. I'm just going with the fact that we do just kind of move on and go back to how things were.
And people were like, we didn't forget. It's like, just shut up. People forgot you didn't forget what happened. I'm not delusional, but not everyone, a lot of people, it seems, forgot the emotion that came about with it. They forgot the anger and the want for some type of retribution and the need to feel like they're protected against something like that happening again. And you never would have thought we would have a president named Barack Hussein Obama. I'm sorry. We never would have thought that would happen. We never thought there'd be a mosque being built and that there would even be a controversy.
Right.
That fucking place, if there were plans a month after September 11, 2001 to build a mosque down there, it wouldn't even be an issue. Everyone would have come out against it.
We would have had that fireman guy. I'm talking about Osama bin Laden. Hey, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
He would have been down there yelling that through a bullhorn.
But people forget. And then the fucking dumb, cunty college pukes that weren't even fucking didn't have a pube on them when it happened.
Right.
Are the ones where, of course, the conspiracy theories and we need tolerance and it's not all of Islam that's this or that. It's just, I'm tired of this country making excuses for being this country.
Right.
And by the way, I'll continue to say it. That's why we're hated by Islam, is because of who we are, how we live, the American way of life. Unless we all change to fucking Islam, we will be hated by Islam. It's in their fucking book. It's in the book.
Yeah.
If you're not a fucking Muslim, you are a problem. And they have ways of dealing with their problems, and it's normally a violent way. So why do I have to be tolerant of some savage fucking religion? I'm sorry. I'm not tolerant.
Oh, I had a great take on it.
Me!
I was driving home yesterday, and I happened to have the George Carlin box set of all the HBO specials in the ride. So I was just popping them in, man, popping them in. But it was a George Carlin fucking road trip.
That's great.
And I just so happened to play the one that he did right after 9/11.
Oh,
I was at that show actually in the front row, but I'm not on the HBO special because I was part of the safety show.
Oh.
I hate that.
Oh, one more for safety.
We're all excited. I'm like, holy shit! I'm in the front row. I'm gonna be, you know, in the audience for this.
Yeah,
because I was the safety show. But his take on the whole thing was great. How it takes a ridiculous tragedy to bring everyone together as Americans, but then, you know, the tragedy kind of goes away after time, and then you just go back to being fucking assholes to each other.
Back to whatever.
Just being assholes to each other.
Being assholes. Remember letting people into traffic?
The whole
everyone
thing.
was happy and not happy, but everyone was, oh, look, we're all Americans.
How long did that feeling last, though?
Yeah, an hour.
Couple of weeks?
An hour with me on the road.
Did we make it a couple of weeks before we started? We went back to hating each other? Because the first week or so, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
You got a glimpse of what it could be out there.
People
where
were
everyone's
all polite.
working together and being nice to each other and helping each other out.
I remember stopping and waving people in and going, okay, go
all
ahead.
that shit.
Go ahead. And you give a wave.
Not
and
even
someone
that.
Nods to you like, yeah, I understand. We're all in this together.
Not even that. You're just acknowledging people. You're talking to complete strangers.
Yeah.
You're bonding with people you would never bond with.
Not Muslims.
And then it all just fucking went away.
Now we have to be so tolerant. I don't want to be tolerant. I'm tired. I have no tolerance for being tolerant.
I'd be a lot more tolerant if I heard one fucking reasonable voice coming from them. Like, again, this guy is the voice of reason, and he wants to put a mosque right there, and he doesn't want to hear it. Oh, well, I'm afraid now if I move it, it will cause radicals to react violently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that really? Is that what causes it, you fucking asshole?
Isn't that what we're saying? What? How come it's always the threat of them acting violently against anything we do? And that's where this we have to be tolerant comes from. It's not that we have to be tolerant because we respect them or we're trying to get some kind of peace with them or let us each know what each other is about. It's always based on we need to be tolerant or they'll blow some shit up or fucking stab a guy that's drawing a cartoon or fucking whatever else, whatever other savage way they're going to kill somebody.
Or they'll bring down a plane and then give a hero's welcome to the guy when he's released from jail. Or they'll fucking kill more civilians and it will be excused as, well, the end justifies the means.
Well, you know, you guys did this. You burnt the Koran. Cares? It's always based on a threat of violence, and it's fear that people don't want to express their freedom of expression in that way because they know that they're going to get their fucking head lopped off if they get in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fuck them. I say fuck them. I'm not even trying to hide this shit anymore. Fuck them.
I just wish that there was a fucking more reasonable voice. And I know you hear, well, there's a lot of moderate, but it's like, where is there one moderate Muslim who will say, you know what, that pastor should be allowed to do that because America has free speech, and I don't like it, but his right to free speech is very important.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that at all.
No, the moderate Muslim. I love that thing I read. It was like, what does the Easter Bunny, a unicorn, and a moderate Muslim have in common? The need for no punchline? Chip?
I was going to say that they all like eating candy and going to clouds and stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. You can work on that one.
Yeah, it's good, though.
It's a good starter.
All right, let's take a break. The phones are lit. We don't have to. Let's just fucking move on to fun stuff.
Yeah, what is that? Ronnie B.
No, I mean, I got people. We've done it. Well, or we could take calls after the break, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll figure it out. All right, stay there.
I'm getting all giddy.
Chris Cornell, Soundgarden. Damn it! What a voice.
And I did hear some inside information, by the way.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you know?
I asked Chris
Hey,
Cornell.
we had that guy on our show a little while ago.
Look at him. He's on Channel 5.
That guy.
Yeah, Chris Cornell called me and he said that Soundgarden's going to be doing some
music.
stuff.
It's live performances, in-studio interviews, field pieces, some funny stuff here and there. And I have a co-host, Amy Schumer, who's out of her mind, probably has the foulest mouth I've ever heard. Even coming from Blink-182. And yeah, it's really fun.
All right. Are you nervous about this? I mean, this is something outside of your comfort zone, I think it's fair to say, right? You haven't hosted a show before. Are you ready? You've been rehearsing?
We have been rehearsing. I am not ready at all.
No way. Come on. Come on.
I mean, you guys know it's difficult to, like, you know, be in front of a camera and, you know, as a band member talking about a band, it's easy. I can tell you anything you want to know about Blink-182, about music, about anything else, but then when I have to move on to presenting something and reading from a teleprompter, they had to, like, have an expert come in and teach me how to read a teleprompter. But, you know, the rad thing is that Fuse has really said, this is your guys' show. Whatever you guys want
teleprompter?
I'm a good teleprompter.
I know you are.
They're amazing at it.
I saw you do it on Red Eye a couple of times.
They're just amazing.
Very good.
I did it on the Tonight Show the other night. You wouldn't even know I was reading a fucking teleprompter the way I was bang, bang, boom.
You're good at it.
Yeah, my nickname is a teleprompter kid.
That was a little rough coming back from break because, I mean, he's live. You're doing your Chris Cornell story. We're all over the place.
So
what were you saying?
The story. I talked to Chris.
Stuff. You got inside info from Chris Cornell?
Yes. I was in the Puel. In the Puel at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
What is he saying?
And I asked him, I go, what's going on with Soundgarden? Mm-hmm. And he did say that they are together. Mm-hmm. They are kind of practicing. Mm-hmm. And they're going to start playing some places locally in Seattle. Not small clubs, but not big, huge places. And then once they're done doing that, which they should say, which he said they should start doing in about a month, they're going to tour nationally.
Told you.
That's what I heard from
the horse's mouth.
Yes.
You know what I heard from the horse's mouth? Did you get that bat out of my asshole?
Ow. I knew I was setting you up on that one.
You know what I heard from the horse's ass? He had ice cream for vacation. Kenny.
That bat hurt my hiney.
Probably didn't even blink. You think Kenny would blink if you put a baseball bat in his ass?
That's all he would do. Just one quick blink.
Just blink.
Yeah.
Big blink.
And a little tear like fucking Denzel in Glory going down his cheek. Going down his dry cheek.
Shit.
Fuck the Black Crows. I need to see the Black Crows. Anyway, sorry. Hey, I just want to acknowledge that we lost a great comic there over the break.
Fuck yeah, Robert Schimmel.
Robert Schimmel was a great comic. He did our show a few times. Yeah, he was more of a Howard guy. He did Howard on a regular basis, but we certainly had Robert Schimmel on over the years, and he died from injuries suffered in a car crash.
He beat non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, I think, which was it's a brutal cancer.
He had a lot going on in his life, man.
Yeah.
There was a whole list of things he beat.
It's so fucked up that
he lost a child to cancer, I believe.
His 5-year-old son.
That happened.
5-year-old son
And then he gets in a car wreck.
Yeah, so he was 60.
Are you shitting me, really?
Yeah, we're getting old, man. We met a young Robert Schimmel when we flew down from Boston to New York for I guess it was some kind of Grammys broadcast or something. That was the first time we met him, hung out with him at the bar. He was just a great guy. Really nice guy, real funny guy.
60
years old, yep.
Jumping Jehosi fat.
So, yeah.
Shame. I guess God just needed another comedian.
Who knows?
How many comics does God need? Jesus Christ.
Really?
Enough already.
All the good ones, too.
Why does God need so many wrestlers?
Exactly. God has fucking really basic taste in entertainment. Fucking dirty jokes and wrestling.
That just goes
Kinnison
to show
dead,
you.
Fucking Carlin Pryor.
It's a perfect example of how much bullshit that is when you think when they have the eulogies and it's in church and the priest or whatever gets up there and starts talking that shit. And I guess the Lord needed did he need a fucking bricklayer? What happened?
When Linda Lovelace died, I guess God needed a blowjob.
It doesn't make any sense.
Whatever.
Fuck it.
It was depressing to listen to Carlin knowing he's dead.
Yeah.
It was creeping me out.
Was it?
Yeah, because it's...
Not enough time gone by yet?
I just felt like he should still be alive.
He was 71, though.
Yeah.
And
He should have been alive, but, you know.
He survived a lot of heart shit over the years.
Yeah.
A lot. But I heard a drop-off between his last special and the one before. Still hilarious, all that, but you could hear there's a drop-off.
His last one, the one he was standing on, there was one that...
When was the last one?
2006? He did one after... There was one where he looked really bad. He looked heavy.
Yeah.
He was sluggish. I think he had some heart trouble then. And there was one... The last one I thought was better than the one next to the last one.
When did we meet him for the first time at NEW? Right around the time we got fired.
I met him for the first time in '88.
You met him in '88?
Dude, I was at one of his HBO specials. And you can see me. I'm in the third row. And there's brief cuts to me. It's before I ever did stand-up.
Are you rubbing it in?
Yes.
Because I was at the safety show?
But you can't really see every... You could catch little glimpses of me. And I was sober like a year and a half. And I remember I went backstage. I wanted to go backstage.
Suck his cock?
I certainly would have. Or maybe it was 89. But I said to the guy, hey...
87, I'm thinking.
Could I come back and meet George? I'm a comedian. And I had never been on stage. But I lied. And the guy's like, all right.
Oh,
and he took me and this guy, Gary, I was with, back. And we stood backstage. And fucking Carlin came back. And he started talking. He made fun of my name a little bit. He talked to everybody in the dressing room. And he signed my ticket. I still have it somewhere.
Make fun of your name.
I told him my name was Jim Norton. And he started shitting on me.
It's an easy name.
Yeah.
Jim Norton.
Norton.
Why would you shit on that? It's a basic name.
Yeah.
It's not like Jim Lipschitz. You could do so much with that.
Yeah, I can't think.
Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Right. Hey, we lost another hoarder. Speaking of deaths.
Oh, God, I was watching that fucking show last night again. I can't stop watching it.
Do you yell when you watch it?
I yell like a lunatic at the fucking TV.
So you just yell, me.
Me. And,
me, all about me.
And then all I think is like how, when the shrink comes over and they knock on the fucking hovel door and then they're like, hi, I'm whatever. Mind if I come in? Yeah, just watch your step. And the hoarder's laughing at his fucking disastrous house. And the shrink is just coddling. Well, let's take a look here.
Well, do they have to go through the maze to find the living room, first of all?
That's what they're doing. Go through the maze. And it's like, oh, you certainly have a lot of stuff here. Yeah, well, you know how it is, being a fucking psychopath.
That kid glove shit is horse shit.
The door opens. That's why I tweeted it last night.
Kid glove
so
crap.
The door opens, and they punch him right in the fucking face. If this was last night's. And it's all the same.
It is all the same.
The kitchen is always a disaster. The bathrooms never work, and they shit all over the floor. They're disgusting pigs.
They're just, they really, I mean, they are sick, but they are so self-centered in the extreme.
Yes.
And their self-centeredness is never addressed.
Who gives a shit? They're sick.
There was a guy on
Proves
last
there's no
night.
God. Robert Schimmel's gone, but this hoarder continues to live.
Yeah.
He was a hoarder.
Yes.
Oh, Robert Schimmel was?
I have no idea.
That's a weird twist.
He hoarded
Would be.
Jesus.
There was a guy last night that he would hoard newspapers, and he'd clip things out. He opened up a paper from like the election, the Bush fucking Gore election. I was like,
who won?
This? He says Gore won. He did, and he's like, let me cut this out. And he's telling his son that he collects like history. It's like, I'm collecting history and newspapers. And he's got stacks of fucking old newspapers in his house. It's like, get some gasoline, a match, and end his fucking problem. The hoarder. TLC is just getting the best shows. Hoarders and fucking, what's the other one with the other, OCD? This other woman, and I think she was on Hoarders too. She feeds her cats.
Let's not talk about OCD.
And then
it hits too close to home.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
You
we
can't
can't
go
make
there?
jokes about OCD because
boy.
that has affected my life drastically, okay?
Yeah, you know,
I'll play the part of one of these asshole listeners. Shut up. I thought it was hilarious that I had to fucking spend hours looking for the blue comb when I was growing up.
Freaky
Hilarity
eaters.
for everybody.
Freaky
Hours
eaters.
to find a blue comb?
Oh, my God.
I've told that story.
Why don't you just get another one?
When the blue comb went missing, man, all hell broke loose in my house.
Did everybody look for it?
Yeah, we did. That and the tweezers. Don't fucking lose the tweezers. It's just little kids. Now we have to fucking hunt down a fucking blue comb. That's why I don't fucking comb my hair, by the way.
Really?
I haven't combed my hair in decades.
Why are we all suffering?
With the dandruff. Every once in a while, Kenny's got to brush off the dandruff off my... Look, wearing a black shirt, dandruff. Because I don't...
Oh, my God.
Because I haven't combed my hair in 2 fucking decades.
Dandruff.
Easy.
2 decades.
I haven't owned a comb since the blue comb days. Trust me.
Yeah, it's just too hits too much, too close to home. Yeah.
But then everything will go back to normal after we found the blue comb, right?
No, I don't think it does.
Oh, no, it did.
Don't you hate the self-centeredness?
Fucking hated it.
That's what it is.
Enough. Go get another fucking blue comb.
This show, Freaky Eaters.
Sorry, yeah, what's that?
Is an addiction show.
Nice.
And these guys, like this guy is addicted to eating cheeseburgers. It's all he eats.
Good. Fat fuck. Let him eat them.
Oh, yeah. But he's...
Are they trying to save him?
But his wife...
Why do these shows have
he
to
lies
have...
to his wife about how many
He's
he
a food
has.
addict, yeah.
But why do these shows have to have the we're going to try to save these people angle? Fuck it. We want to see this guy eat burgers until he drops dead of a heart attack.
There was a
we don't
woman.
Give a shit if he's
there was a woman last night that ate
What's that?
French fries. Those are all the boxes of cheeseburgers that he eats in, I think it was
a year.
1 year.
Wow.
He estimated.
How the fuck is the guy still
Like,
alive?
oh, got to be 5 years. And he's like, no, that's 1 year of your cheeseburger consumption.
No kidding.
Woman last night with the fries, though, was hysterical. She's just eats French fries. And then they're trying to get her, like, to eat carrots and other vegetables that are crinkle cut like fries. And she's eating it, crying her fucking eyes out. She's just like crying. I was livid.
There's a weird thing with, the compulsive overeaters, but, Sam is a weird eater.
He really is.
I want to know what that's about. There was something fucking...
texture.
But it's all baby food, though. It's all baby food he eats.
There's a texture thing that happens to people, though.
Yeah, they need the certain texture. It doesn't even matter the texture. She couldn't even eat a baked potato.
Why talk to Sam? You got Kenny right there. Kenny and Sam are very similar. Kenny doesn't eat much.
Kenny has a much more varied diet than Sam, though.
I don't know, man. I've only seen Kenny eat, steak and potatoes, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't eat any vegetables. You don't eat dessert.
Yeah, Kenny doesn't enjoy dessert. I don't understand that. It's some kind of self-punishment.
I eat to live, not live to eat.
Do they have the psychologist on this show, Ant?
Yeah, they got the shrinks. They come in.
I don't need that part
They
in
baby
these
it.
shows.
One of the shrinks, her name is JJ Virgin.
Maybe
what?
Maybe we could get a lot of our
Stupid
old
name.
radio bits back if we just try to help the people.
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's do that.
Yep.
That's what TV's doing?
Of course.
They don't give a shit if this guy drops dead of a heart attack.
Care less.
But they know the viewers would care, so they make believe they're helping them.
Yep.
That psychologist is long gone after they filmed that episode.
know.
That cheeseburger guy, guess what? I would assume he's still eating cheeseburgers.
Oh, he is.
Didn't they just find a hoarder dead, under a pile of garbage?
That's what I'm leading to, Kenny.
Oh, sorry.
That's not a big surprise. They always find these assholes dead.
Oh, that's how this started.
Under a pile of their own nonsense.
We found another hoarder dead. Found dead in her home under a mountain of
Like a
garbage and
cadaver
clutter.
dog. A cadaver dog couldn't even find her at first. That's how smelly and fucking disgusting it was in there.
Yeah.
I have no mercy for them.
No.
I'm going to keep everything piled up. Are you? You fucking asshole.
Come
Cut
this
the
way.
shit. Clean up.
And then they have fucking the crazy cat people that are hoarders, and they got to have 50 cats roaming around. Half of them are dead laying there. Ugh.
A bunch of fucking wackos. Just cut the malarkey.
They are crazy. Malarkey.
So freaky eaters, any of these freaky eaters eating just nothing but salads?
Why'd they call it that? Was pigs taken? P-I-G-Z?
What are they dumping
French
out?
fries, lady?
That's all the French fries she's eating?
Yeah.
I thought that was incredibly lame. You can show me all the fries in the world. It doesn't make any difference.
This fry hill is 600 pounds of fries, which is the amount that you eat in half a year. When you extrapolate that out to your lifetime, 44,000 pounds of French fries puts you at risk for heart disease, diabetes. But the one that scares me the most
she's a horrible
for you
host.
is cancer.
this is just words. You're going to have to give me a little bit more than that.
Could you pause this for 1 second? Here's how you respond to this
God
fucking
damn it,
bitch.
I'm with you, Jimmy. Go.
You're not going to have to... Okay, go fuck yourself. Keep eating fries, stupid.
Give her a French fry fish sandwich.
Just don't... Stop trying
to... Just punch her in the face with a handful of fucking French fries and say, here, eat until you die, bitch.
These are just words. You know what? You're right. Eat yourself to death, bitch.
This was my life growing up. Everyone else had to suffer because of one fucking person.
Stop trying to save these self-centered motherfuckers.
Oh, God bless you.
Especially when they present evidence like that, and that little brat goes, well, you're going to have to... No, I'm not. How about we don't make... you don't make us pay your medical your medical bills then, fucking dummy.
As soon as you start going, I don't give a shit what happens to you and your stupid French fry addiction, guess what? Miraculously, a lot of these people get a little better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Figure that out.
You don't have to search for the blue comb anymore.
Her crying is the best.
What a baby. She's a brat. She's a brat. Eat the fucking healthy food.
Play this.
Broccoli.
Play this fucking thing.
Cunt.
Seem to care because she doesn't believe this is her fault or that she has any choice in changing the situation.
Look at her.
Your defensiveness tells me, okay, here's another person, here are another couple health professionals telling me stuff that I've already heard before and it didn't work. Is that how you're feeling?
I mean, like I said, it's the same thing. If you show a morphine addict a dead body, they're going to be like, right, I know my morphine addiction is going to lead to death. And this is a waste of time.
I agree. We agree on that.
That tells me just how fed up she is and how bad.
Can you pause this one more time, please? This is why I hate these therapists. None of them will address the self-centeredness.
None.
They're always acting like a person is a victim fighting their way out, and not one of them will say, this self-centered ass will not respond to anything.
The coddling?
Fucking
The
coddling.
drives me fucking nuts. Tough love. Let's go with some tough love.
Yeah, don't give her any ketchup.
Oh, Kenny.
That tough love.
You are tough.
Jesus, no reason to be that harsh.
Any ketchup. You think the whole world has to stop so they can discuss her French fry addiction?
Yeah.
Oh,
You've told her what you needed to say. If a dump truck dumping fries on the lawn doesn't move you, fuck you.
Right.
Go eat fries till they fall to your cunt. Well, that's how you talk to that lady. You know what? A, you're ugly. B, keep eating fries until your pussy smells like fries.
Well,
You're so full.
The dramatic dumping the fries on the lawn is stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is silly.
People starving. There's people starving in Africa.
Right.
And we're wasting fries on this cunt.
Wasting fries.
How about you take those fries and give them to homeless people and say, you see all these people eating? This is how much you eat
Oh,
in a
Jimmy,
year.
I saw the whole show. They did. At the end, they just scooped them up off the lawn and gave them to the homeless people. They don't know the difference.
You know they had to do that.
What?
They had to just scoop that up and give it to fucking...
I would guarantee. Or pigs ate it. Something ate it.
They should.
Fuck her. Fuck these hoarders. Fuck everything
Oh, man,
else.
thank you. I'm going to watch this show now, too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's, what is it called? Freaky Eaters? Can we hear what she has to say? The clip's almost over.
Yeah, I don't think they ever get back to her. There's like 4 seconds left.
Okay, all right,
crying.
all right. French fries. You're doing exactly what she wants.
God, I hate her.
Everyone has to talk about the French fry addiction thing. That's what she wants.
I can't eat broccoli. I try to... And then she puts it in her mouth and it's like a dick. She's all... Yeah.
You got to let people
Delicious.
kill themselves.
Wait, wow, used lead bag. Are you mad at us, Rochester? Gonna play devil's advocate. Oh, just let the bitch eat whatever she wants. Not everyone can be one of the beautiful people. Just let the miserable people eat what they want and let them die alone. Self-righteous do-gooders. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even about being a beautiful people. It's about people's fucking self-centeredness. It's like, let them make their own choices. Especially when someone is that belligerent when you're reaching out to them.
Look,
fuck her.
She might have a real problem, whatever, but the coddling, because of how I was brought up, drives me fucking insane, okay? The coddling.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I hate about these shows.
What about the mothers? You've seen it on some of these shows where they help the addiction along because they want the love back from the kids, so all of a sudden she's the one bringing the fries to the woman.
Yep.
Or this
Yeah, somebody's
or whatever.
they're always fucking, they have the enablers.
The enablers.
The families of the hoarders are the worst, especially the husbands. Like, they live in this shit because the wife is going out and buying crap and stacking it up. And they're like, we used to have a sofa and, well, not anymore. Fucking tell her, look, dummy.
How do you think that starts?
I'm hauling that out.
Because all relationships start very well. You think all of a sudden she brought home something and just put it in a drawer?
And just one
like
thing.
one little thing, and you don't think nothing of it?
I don't know. There's different ways. They always have this problem, this one problem. This one black guy was talking to me. He was a hoarder, and he had all shit all over the place. And he's like, well, my mama died, and that's when everything just fell apart for me. I started collecting things, and what are you doing?
Everyone's mom dies.
Pull yourself together, you
Everyone's
dumb
dad
fuck.
dies. It sucks, but you get over it.
I enjoy a nice French fry.
Who doesn't, Kenny, right?
Yeah.
But you actually eat the exact amount every meal. I'll have 17.3 fries, please.
Line them up.
You're a hoarder of uncomfortable moments. A hoarder of enemies.
Don't you have to eat your food in a certain way? Is that you or is that somebody else I know?
Chick-fil-A has nice waffle fries.
He's not gonna answer. All right, that's fine.
By the way, what I hate so
fine.
much about these people is like if they dump fries out and she's like, look, I'm trying, but I'm struggling, I'd have complete empathy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But it's that cunt attitude of these people.
Right.
It's like, don't force them to recover and get back. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
I like Nathan's French fries.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm a big...
How about some freedom fries, bucko?
If we're talking fries,
That's
I'm a big steak fry guy.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't like the thin little tiny little
I
fries.
like the
I need a fry with a little meat on it. Steak fries.
Gilly.
You like curly fries?
Yeah, I like curly
I
fries.
like
worse French fries.
Guys, let me say, I like all kinds of fries, except small fries. I like
Five Guys cooks their fries in peanut oil. Let's take a call on French fries.
Five Guys? How come there's so many guys cooking together? What do they live in one big apartment or something?
I don't know, Chip.
It's weird though. Everybody's using oil. But doesn't that they take it out of the car or something?
Let's go to Alan in North Carolina. Alan?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, this is my wrench calling up. Hi, Alan Wrench.
Oh, God damn, that was bad.
I didn't miss you during vacation break, Chip.
What's that?
I want to respond to something what Jimmy just said about health care, about how y'all have to pay for our slobbiness. I pay for my health care, and I am an obese person. I'm close to 500 pounds. And my insurance will not pay to help me lose weight. I want to get the lap band, not the gastritic, but the lap band to help me lose. They won't pay it.
Well, they should. That is ridiculous.
So where do we go for
absolutely
help
should.
when we need help?
Honestly, I would suggest that I've never been
salad
there.
bar.
Overeaters Anonymous.
That all costs money, then. I don't have
Overeaters Anonymous is free. OA is free. And I've never been there, but it's a 12-step program, and it's free. It costs absolutely nothing. I think you need is just a desire to probably eat better. It's a free thing to go to OA. You should look it up. If you really want to, you can, man.
Yeah,
Isn't that just calling and talking about when
Oh, he even sounds
No, you go again from what I understand about it. It's like you go to it and you sit there with other people who are in the same fucking boat, strong bottomed boat, as you are, and you guys help each other. It's free, and to me, it sounds like it's the best way to do it. Because I know people who've had stomach surgery, and a lot of them put the weight back on because you're not changing. Yes. Yeah. You're not changing what the problem really is. You're just changing like the fucking the substance for. You understand? You're not changing what caused you to eat to begin with.
And by the way, it's okay. They pulled his radios the second he was out the door. He can't listen to the show. Yes. They cut off my service.
Did they really?
Before I even made it down the elevator.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, they did.
Try I'll tell you. Look up OA, man. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, buddy.
They marched Steve out of this building like he was a fucking convict, by the way.
They always do
chill
that.
the fuck out.
They always do that.
Yeah, you don't have to. You should know your employees. Sorry. I just remember that.
Mashed potatoes ain't bad neither.
Love mashed potatoes.
Yeah. With garlic,
You
I
like
stay
sweet
with.
potatoes? I hate sweet potatoes.
Not as good as regular potatoes.
They're the healthiest potatoes.
I don't like sweet
are they?
potatoes. But,
Yeah.
And then you put the marshmallows on them or something.
Yeah, my wife makes a nice sweet potato.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I hate it. You ever have cauliflower potatoes? Or whatever, cauliflower mash, I guess it would be called?
No, I never eat
It looks
cauliflower.
like delicious potatoes, mashed potatoes, but it tastes like shit.
No.
It's the healthy alternative to mashed potatoes? No?
Sorry.
This is going nowhere. But I like the hoarding shows.
Yeah, those are great. The hoarding shows, the other thing. And then I was also watching I Survived.
Not a fan.
No?
The reenactments suck.
Yeah, but you know
some
what?
of them are amazing stories, though.
Their
stories are great,
amazing stories. Here's the problem with the show. The reenactments, yeah, they suck. But I guess they got to do it. And then they come back from commercial and recap everything you've seen every single time. It's like, look, I don't need the long recap. But, they got a shipwreck one last night. Oh, this woman and like 4 other people, I guess, were on a sailboat. They hit a storm, and boat sank. They're in a little plastic life raft. And some of the guys started drinking the salt water and getting crazy.
It makes you nuts.
Yeah, and the guy's like, one guy's going, hey, I see land over there. I'm going to go to it and get the pickup truck, and I'll drive, and we'll be okay. And he just jumps over the edge and starts swimming.
Wow.
Fucking sharks pounded this guy.
No kidding.
They hear him just start screaming, and he gets ripped apart. Another guy did the same thing, gets out, just gets eaten right under the boat they were in. She goes, this woman is like, you can't even imagine what it's like to listen to somebody being eaten by sharks directly underneath your plastic little lifeboat.
Plastic lifeboats. So they could have poked through it.
Oh, yeah.
What would you
she felt the sharks hitting the boat as they were ripping this guy to pieces.
What would you do in that situation? Would you watch, or would you turn away and plug up your ears?
You got to plug your ears and not
think you
look.
gotta
so you got
watch.
to so you don't remember it forever and ever and ever.
Wait, how many? Let me ask you a question. How many people were in the boat? The 2 that went for the pickup truck, obviously, not included them.
Yeah, well, 2 survivors made it, a woman and a guy. 2 men and a woman died.
How long were they at sea for?
Like 4 days. Wasn't even that long when you think about it, but it was, long enough. Oh, similar story?
I was on a boat one time that turned over in the ocean. But we was out for a while before we got rescued.
How long?
5 days. It was
one more day than these people were.
There was like 4 people got eaten by sharks too. Same thing happened.
4 people.
Yeah.
And how did you get rescued?
I was just paddling with my legs and kicking the sharks and stuff. And I grabbed the fin and I was like, homeward. And the things just swam back there, you know?
It's amazing how great Chip has gotten at things, and Chip is a liar. Chip has just turned into a big liar.
I was on my yacht.
You had a yacht?
Yeah.
Nah.
My family did.
Oh, because you probably came from a wealthy family?
I don't know.
Yeah? How much money did your family have?
Yeah, right.
Because these people probably had, I would say, probably $1.5 million.
See, that's my father said one time. We had probably less than, somewhere between $1.5 million and $2 million.
Oh, $2 million. Okay, a little more. That's
something.
always seems to be a little more. I hate Chip.
What happened to the survivors? They get
fine. Yeah. Oh, they're fine.
They get rescued?
Yeah, they got rescued by this big freighter that came by, and one woman actually died from a leg infection. She got her leg caught in the rigging when they were trying to get to the lifeboat and cut her leg up. Oof. And then it was just because they were all just laying in piss and shit and everything else in the life raft.
Why can't you shit over the side of the life raft and help out?
Shark's going to bite your ass.
Help everyone out.
I guess after watching those fucking sharks do their business, you're like, let's just leave the duty here.
Yeah, fuck it.
I would have fed it to the sharks, then they wouldn't have wanted to eat you.
And like she couldn't, it was her own shit because she couldn't do anything because her leg was getting infected. And then she started doing this thing where she was like doing some weird hand motion things and just gazing off into the sky. And then she started speaking in tongues, and then she just dropped dead.
Wow.
Fucked up.
Salt water?
No, she hadn't drank salt water.
In
she
4
died of
days, an infection killed her?
Yeah. I know. I was watching this going, wow, this fucking shit
That
happened
infection
fast.
shit could get you fast. Why does the salt water make you crazy? Is that worth a Dr. Steve call?
It has something to do with swelling of your brain.
From the salt?
Yeah, and it
Too much
destroys your
salt?
kidneys. Yeah, salt is...
And I don't want to move past the life raft shit. You get some rules. If you're going to shit, you figure out a system.
Yeah.
They were,
Shit in your
crazy.
hands.
They were crazy people.
Wait, were the boats
Why
followed
would
with
you
the sharks?
shit and pee in the life raft?
Because they had drank salt water and they were going crazy.
Well, that makes sense.
And they're just pissing and shitting all over infected woman's leg.
Were the sharks following them?
Yeah. Yeah, the woman was actually, she said the temperature was about 40 degrees, so they were freezing, but the water temperature was 75. So she just jumped in the water and was holding on to the life raft just to warm up a little bit. And she looked down and saw like these tubes kind of moving around, a whole bunch of them.
That's sharks.
And then she looked out and realized further away you could see them in some of the waves. You know, sharks get in the waves and you just see like this weird greenish tinted. And she was like, fuck, got back in the life raft. And then they just were circling. And when the first guy got out, he's like, I'm swimming for land. I see land. And she said he started swimming and just heard this horrible scream when the sharks grabbed him.
They probably couldn't believe it. The asshole got out of the boat.
Yeah, is it really?
Got
It's
excited.
like, they're never getting out of this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look at idiot.
A lot of
Here he
people
goes.
saying the shows, I shouldn't be alive.
No, it was called I Survived. That's the one I watched.
All right, because I hear there's two different shows.
Fucking suck it.
They're saying there's one called I Survived. And
I was not thinking death, ever. I was thinking life.
Do you guys hear that, or am I just thinking
doorway and he's holding me hostage, and I'm pregnant.
Give up your fucking asshole.
Face death. They had another woman that was her husband put a hit out on her, and this hitman comes to kill her with a hammer and just bashes her face in with a hammer and shit, and she's fighting this guy off. Finally, after fighting for a long time, she got him in a sleeper hold.
Yeah.
And like told him, look, who the fuck sent you for me? I'm gonna let you breathe for a second. And let like her arm go, and the guy went to grab the hammer and nail her again. Boom! She put the fucking sleeper hold on him, choked him out, went back, went over to the neighbor's house. They called the cops. Cops came there. She had killed him.
Wow.
He was fucking dead.
I hope she went
more
to jail.
pissed. She should have gone to prison. She was so much more upset that she had killed somebody than anything that happened to her.
He hit her with a hammer. Did her husband want it to hit done that way, or did he not specify?
I guess he, wanted it done with a hammer to her face.
Oh, boy. Maybe she was cheating on him or something?
Yeah, who knows? She didn't look like the type that could cheat. She looked like the type that could give a hitman, a chokehold and kill him.
But how do you fucking kill... even if you hate your wife, how do you hire someone to fucking kill her with a hammer? Like, that's a brutal way to kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of anger there.
Yeah, I know.
She must have been a real cunt.
Really? Jeez, what did she do wrong? What do you do to inspire someone to want to pay someone to murder you with a hammer?
A hammer. Well,
yeah, those shows are. And then there's a fascination with the midget. Just a fascination with midget on TV.
Not anymore.
Oh, now they got
my
that
favorite show, Little People Big World's going away. So
whatever. There's
done with
20
the
more fucking midget
yeah,
shows.
It's under the radar.
They're
There's
done
all
with the
kinds
midgets.
of midget stuff. No, they got that midget show now with that guy that's like saves the dogs.
Oh, really?
Pit boss. And he's a little midget that goes around with a bunch of little midgets, and they make sure dogs are spayed and neutered and
what do they reach up and grab the testicles?
Rip them off.
He's actually saving gerbils.
He doesn't even know
because he's small and
he's a little guy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's and there's another midget show. Like what's this with the fucking midgets? I didn't even think there were many left.
That's the documentary that Bynum McFarlane and her husband are working on.
Hey, you guys shit outside?
I have. I told you when I was a kid. Me and my friend Paul McKay were going to steal comic books.
As an adult.
No, but that's the only story I have. And I was shitting. I went to shit outside, and I had satin running shorts. My dad's satin running shorts. And I was shitting outside, and yellow jackets were flying between my legs.
Oh, shit.
And I had shit my pants a little, so I had to wipe my ass with my underwear and then walk in my satin shorts. But bees were flying by my asshole.
Aunt would never shit outside. Danny, you shit outside?
I did. I was construction. I had to.
I shit outside twice during vacation. Now people are like discussing if that's weird or not in my family.
Why did you shit outside?
Well, we had the beach house, and you take the car down to the beach, get a nice spot, and I would get up early. There's no one on the beach for real. I want to listen to some music, hanging out, drinking coffee, and take a shit, but not have the urge to shit. So they're saying, well, why don't you just go back to the house? I'm like, that's a big fucking hassle. I'm already on the beach.
How far was it to walk back to the house?
It's honestly 5-minute walk.
Jesus, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right there, and no one's around.
I know that, but
so what do you do with the shit?
Well, this is the story. My hatch is up. My brother could even call and vouch. The hatch is up on my vehicle, so I make believe I'm doing triceps. You know how you do triceps?
No, you're doing like dips?
Doing dips. Make sure the ass is spread nice.
Oh, no.
Because I want to still hang out after it's over.
Oh, no.
And I laid some pipe into the sand.
And how did you cover your duty like a cat?
Did you cover it like a cat?
With your feet?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I was going to do that. I really was. There were tire tracks, so it's perfect. And I just brush over that part of the tire track. No one's going to know. But then I start looking around. I'm like, fuck, this is where we hang out on the beach for the entire day. So this can't be good. It might start smelling, or someone might step a little deep in the sand.
Yeah.
So then I look in my car, and I see that I got like a cardboard box in the back. So I take the two and I make a makeshift shovel, and I get the whole thing. Nothing is left behind, okay?
And I start throw it in the ocean.
And I start walking toward the ocean.
Oh, no.
And right at that moment, my brother, Scott, comes over the dune. He's enjoying his morning, too. And he sees me throw this into the ocean. So now at this point, what do you do? It's my brother, so I had to tell him. Yeah. Anyone else, I would have came up with a weird story. He goes, I thought you were throwing your egg sandwich away.
I kind of was.
Yeah.
After I used it.
What's wrong with that?
Because what if someone now has to go swimming?
Yeah.
It's the ocean, and it was Hurricane Earl type ocean.
He's always right, actually.
That shit was gone within minutes.
You're right. What's wrong with it? What's wrong? Like, as opposed to the 5-minute walk to the house, why wouldn't you just squat and shit into a tire track and then fucking make a box and throw it into the ocean?
But you guys have
why
never.
Wouldn't you carry your own shit on a box?
You've never camped? What's wrong with you guys?
Not 5 minutes from my house.
It's a 5-minute walk.
I'm already set up nice. I got the music. My car's there.
No one's gonna steal it.
I got the coffee.
You gotta take the walk.
I got my my very primitive looking Kindle.
No, GH, what you did is very commendable.
Do you shit outside, Kenny?
I would shit anywhere. I live my life through my asshole.
Then someone goes, I think you like shitting outside. I go, I guess, but not in that weird way.
What'd you wipe with?
You gotta make sure you spread nice.
No, you didn't wipe your ass.
There was some damage back there, but not enough to.
Oh no, you didn't wipe?
Well, usually what I do next is I take all my clothes off and wipe in the ocean.
With what?
Use your fucking hand.
Oh my God! Come on!
You go Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that's certainly easier than going up to the house, shitting and coming back down 10 minutes later. Why would you do that?
Why?
Better to wipe your ass with your fucking hand in the ocean.
I'm so glad you agree.
I sand on it.
That's not the only one, though. I did have another one, and I did do tire track in another area and just fucking, put the sand over the tire track.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you just shit in the glove compartment? Get it later.
I had two. I had two.
You couldn't.
In a past vacation, Wow, did anyone ask for these stories?
No.
Oh.
Well, you're delivering.
the mother-in-law is going to hear this for the first time. Fuck. But there was another vacation where the mother-in-law and her sister-in-law went for a walk down the beach, and I was by myself again. And I just don't like walking back to the house when I'm all set up nice. This time I decide I'm going to do it in the ocean. Spread nice, squatted down, and no problem. And I was psyched. I even was able to do a little washing of the area.
How?
Well, you have to take your stuff off and then go in real fast, go for a dip. But the mother-in-law and her sister-in-law come back from the walk a little too soon. And unfortunately, because the tides were changing.
Oh, no.
Dude, it was spread all over the beach. And she's talking to me, wondering why there's so many birds.
This is so disgusting.
My shit was spread along the shoreline by the big ocean waves, and the birds discovered it.
Were you in the Gulf recently?
And the birds discovered it, and they came a-calling, whatever, and had a little meal.
Oh. Nice to see these German birds.
They were feasting.
Feasting on your shit.
And
feces thing.
And I'm trying to kind of direct, her away from the area.
Why? You should have pointed at it and said, go see what those birds are eating. That's what I would have done. I would have sent somebody over there. Hey, what are those birds eating? Let's go take a close look.
But I should have looked at the. I should have
run over there barefoot.
I should have looked at the tide charts because I miscalculated. The tide wasn't coming in; it was going out. Anthony, I could just washed it up onto shore.
You know what? You need tidal charts when you take a dump. 5 minutes to the house.
Oh, I love to shit and have birds eat it and send somebody right over there with a camera.
5 minutes is 5 minutes. Come on. Space truck goes in. So, Kenny, you really shit outside?
I shit in the ocean once, but I swam out and was treading water while I was shitting.
We had another incident with my brother-in-law. We were all hanging out on the ocean, Jersey Shore. We're just kind of hanging in the waves.
You had a situation, Jersey Shore.
Yeah. And I believe it was Kenny, my other Kenny in my life. He laid a log, big time, and then it started floating toward us.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know what happened to mine. I just had my bathing suit around my ankles, and I was kind of treading water.
And shitting?
And I
got to try that one.
Oh, God.
And then fucking swam away.
I got to try that one.
Little cum bubbles came up to the fucking...
Can I try it in your pool? I'll make sure I eat a lot of fiber.
I would love to shit in Ant's jacuzzi.
I want to...
No! No shitting in my jacuzzi.
How bad do you want to tread water and try to get a log out now?
I couldn't shit in the water. I pissed in every wet thing in Anthony's fucking yard. I've pissed in. Believe me, that jacuzzi, half of it is me. It's fucking... I just sit there. I'm pissing because I just stopped talking.
I know when at one point I said, yeah, I'm going to go to the cabana and take a leak. And Jimmy goes, you get out to piss?
You don't even piss in your own shit? If I had my own pool and stuff, absolutely.
I try to just go, use the cabana bathroom. It's fucking 15 steps away.
I have peed in every pool I've ever been in.
Have you been in a jacuzzi yet? Have you been in Ant's jacuzzi?
No, it's still being built.
So. It was still being
That's how long it's been. Thanks.
Really? Why don't you go into it?
Never been in this pool.
After these shit and piss stories.
That is true.
Yeah, the pond, the pool, the pond.
You see birds in your yard?
Yeah, seagulls.
Tom and PA is calling me a liar. Whatever, douchebag hater. My brother will back me up on my shit story. Trust me.
What did he say? Was he kidding or is he being serious?
Nah, he's probably being serious. Opie's such a liar. Nope, I shit twice on vacation, and I shit that other time down in the Outer Banks. At least 3 under my belt. At least.
Dude, I could think of a couple, but none. Camping is one thing, but if you're 5 minutes, I couldn't do it if I was 5 minutes.
About 5, but getting down to the beach with all your stuff, and then you look around, no one's around. You know you're going to take a shower when you get home or go in the ocean, so you know you're going to be all cleaned up nice.
I shit once behind a bush on the Staten Island Expressway.
There you go.
Jimmy was in the car. We were driving to Kennedy Airport one early morning.
I wasn't in the car, was I really? Or
Yeah,
just
Happy Face's girlfriend was driving us. Me, you, Happy Face. She was driving.
Became known as the Lufthansa shit.
Yeah.
No, I think you just told me about that.
I thought you were in the car.
Oh, maybe I was. That was before him and Sue got married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was driving us all to the airport. I could have sworn you were in the car.
I remember hearing that story. I don't know if I was there. Maybe I was. It's familiar.
Yeah. And early morning shit, comes with urgency. And
Behind a bush?
Yeah, it was like they were like building an on or off ramp or something, and there was a bush there. I just squatted behind the bush, and I had some napkins.
Were you embarrassed?
No, believe me, I would go anywhere. I got a spastic colon. Nobody believes me.
Oh, we believe you.
Spastic
colon has learned to react. It's just punching because there's so many dicks going there.
All right. Here we go.
Colon's tired of it.
Here we go. We got Carl in Maryland. Carl.
Poor little logs.
Come on.
Hey, I love the show, and Sirius better do the right goddamn thing, by the way. However, your story kind of made me laugh because this weekend I'm outside. I'm getting ready to paint my house, and it's pouring down rain, so I'm going around.
Why were you painting the house? Was Mr. Miyagi training you to fight?
Yes.
Shit depends.
I was going around fixing some stuff up around the house, and I had to take a shit. Well, I'm soaking wet, and I didn't want to track rain through the house. So I go in my garage, I go around the side of my house, I break off about 4 paper towels, lay one down, squat, take a nice, let's just say almost diarrhea shit on these paper towels. Probably the biggest load I've ever dumped, and have to pick it up now, wipe my ass with the paper towels, pick it up and put it in a Ziploc bag, and it's now sitting in my garbage.
Oh, there you go.
So you were 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
I was about 50 steps away from my toilet.
See, people understand, and they're confused by the 5-minute walk if you have a beach house. If you know the Outer Banks, I was second row in, unfortunately. Didn't get the official ocean front, although we could see the ocean.
Well,
that's why the 5-minute walk, because people are now calling me out on the 5-minute walk.
I feel
Jesus,
your pain,
enough.
brother man.
All right, man. Brother man vodka.
Take care, guys.
Coming soon. And you've never shit outside. Oh, no, you said you did.
I shit construction.
Into the buckets.
I'd have to, but I used spackle bucket, and I
Something
had
you feel
toilet
like you had no
paper in
choice?
toilet paper in the truck.
So you had no choice. I had no choice.
You had a 5-minute walk.
No choice.
5-minute walk. If I had a 5-minute walk to a toilet instead of a spackle bucket, even though I had toilet paper.
Let's go with this then. 10-minute walk. No choice?
Spackle bucket and
No. Beach, 5-minute walk. Beach, 10-minute walk. No choice?
I would 10-minute walk, not without.
15-minute walk?
I'd hold it.
No, it's a whole thing.
I'd hold it. I use toilet paper and fucking have some kind of sanitary.
Got to get one with nature.
One with nature?
Got to shit in a hole. You haven't lived until you shit in a hole.
It's so disgusting. Oh, God. Yeah. I can't.
Friend did a meet. Oh, wait. Let me say hi to Len in Buffalo. Hi, Len.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right, Len.
Thrilled to be part of the September shit show.
Yes.
A friend of mine was on her first meet the parents date, and she's in the living room of this house, huge house in Buffalo. She hasn't taken a shit in 3 days. She finally has the urge while she's sitting there, goes in the little under the stairs bathroom, takes a shit the size of a small baby. Thing doesn't want to go anywhere. She doesn't know what to do. There's no window, nothing in the bathroom. So she takes it out of the toilet, uses the entire roll of toilet paper to wrap the thing up and mummify it, and sticks it in her purse. And waits till they get to the movie theater after the meeting and tosses the waste paper basket there.
Jesus. Put it in a purse, Ed.
Put shit in the purse.
Just put it in the purse.
And then for her birthday that year, we all got
rank. Yeah.
And we bought a purse and filled it with fake dog shit wrapped in toilet paper.
Hey, you gotta do that.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
You like shit stories?
They're disgusting. Shit stories.
Let's say hi to Lenny in Chicago.
Lenny.
Hey, guys.
You know,
Did you ever shit outside when you were talking to George about tending rabbits?
Yeah.
Hey, Lenny. Lenny, have you, I saw that, what was it? What's the other show? Not How Is It Made, Danny. What's the other one? How do they do that? Yeah. Fuck, I was watching a marathon. I'm so goddamn hooked on that show now.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How It's Made is amazing, but how they do that's even better.
Learn how shit works.
And they were talking about the glass boxes in Chicago. It used to be the Sears Tower. What is it called now?
Willis.
And you get what, 100-something stories up, and they have glass boxes now that you can walk out onto.
So it's like you're just floating out there.
And the people can't do it. Their minds get so fucked up they can't walk out into the glass box, or they can do it for like a split second and run back in. And the guys were explaining, engineering-wise, how sturdy these things are and what it would actually take to, break through either the floor or the walls of these things. But I want to do this now. You've done it?
Dude, I got photos. I've sat in it, and I'm a terrified guy.
Were you freaked out?
Kenny,
hold on, Lenny. I'm sorry. We're doing a little tangent.
I may have the
off on a
pictures
tangent here.
I went up with Kenny, and I was doing Chicago one time because I wanted to try to conquer it. I mean, I'm still afraid of heights, but
I think it's called the CN. Well, you get the pictures. The CN Tower, I believe, in Toronto has something sort of like
scary.
that.
Yeah, that's a
where they
hole.
have like it's just a glass floor.
This is
that you walk across it, and you watch people all day long just running across it. They can't handle it. But to be actually in a box where 3 out of the 4 sides are nothingness.
Yeah, that's got to be a little.
Got to
creepy.
be unbelievable.
It goes against everything your
mind,
your instincts tell you.
What were you feeling, Jimmy? Anything? Or was it
mortal terror?
Really?
Dude, it's horrifying.
Why, though?
First, because you're 1,000 feet in the air with nothing. It's terrifying.
What if they told you could run as hard as you can into the wall and you wouldn't go through?
I knew you could. I believed it and I knew it, but it didn't matter.
Wow.
I mean, I have the
Look, there's
pictures.
a shot of it, Ant. Look at that.
That's right.
That's unbelievable.
At first, I couldn't fucking. Hold on, I'm finding it. I have a lot of photos here. But at first, I couldn't even do it. Kenny, remember I was just hovering against the wall and I wasn't going to go out?
He was very squeamish for like 5 minutes.
Did you do it, Kenny?
No, I was the photographer.
You didn't want to do it. Does that freak you out?
Were you as scared?
I think I did it.
Yeah, you did actually. You took a picture of me out there.
From one box to the other, right?
Yep. That's what 2 women say when they're talking. All right, hold on. Here's
I gotta see the picture.
Yeah. The first one.
Fuck, I want to do this now. I've never been to Chicago. I want to take a little fall trip to Chicago.
Here's me. The first one is me just scared. I couldn't do it.
You got a picture of you just being a little scared, Jimmy?
That's your feet?
That's Kenny's feet. We'll go the other way. Let's go that way. You keep going that
This way, right?
No, other way.
Okay, hold on. Oh my God.
Now keep going.
Oh my
God. That's how high up you are.
How high is that?
You should tweet these.
I have.
Okay. What is that? Is that a dude or a chick?
Oh.
Get it?
Jimmy's sitting down. Are you sitting?
Oh, there's a better shot of it.
Are you sitting in there?
Yeah.
You look like you're in midair. Like you don't even see the
You look
glass.
petrified.
Because they explain on the show how they like to keep the glass nice and clean too, for the full effect.
This is how high up we were.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Wow,
I want to do that so bad.
Well, there's a thing like a glass
scary.
bridge, like
Grand
a lookout
Canyon?
thing. Grand Canyon and Niagara Falls has it.
Yeah,
too.
that's becoming the new thing. I would love to do the Grand Canyon walk. You have to walk around.
Yeah, it's like a
that.
horseshoe kind of thing that sticks out over the rim.
Wow.
I love that fucking. That's a cool shot, right?
But you look
Look
so
at your
scared.
hands. You could see that you're bracing yourself or something.
Dude, I was
trying
fucking,
to protect
Let me
yourself.
see that, Danny? I was mortified.
Wow, you
being
can
up
see it
that
in your
high.
face.
I'm afraid of heights, and to sit that high, like, you're basically.
Does your whole body? How do you explain it? It tingles. Not what's that feeling? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a horrible
Can't even
fear.
explain that feeling.
Horrible fear, dude.
Yeah, just got the
heebie-jeebies.
the heebie-jeebies.
Because you literally, like, stepping out there was horrifying, but then I just finally just walked out. Oh, my God. And it is fucking scary.
Wish the thing just would have cracked off the side of the building.
Dude, that would have been awful.
Just to fuck with tourists, they should have like some kind of sound coming from somewhere of cracking glass.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
We used to get high and, wow, I'm telling a lot of stories today. Geneseo. What was the fucking lake? I lived on the lake in middle of winter. That fucking ice froze nice. And
Gitchagumi?
Lake Minnetonka in purple rain?
We'd get high, walk in the middle of it, and you could hear the ice cracking. Wow. In the middle of the night, it would freak you the hell out.
You weren't walking on it, right?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the lake.
That's fucked up.
Well, they said the ice was, I don't know how many feet. It seemed like it was safe. But you would hear the cracks, and then it would like, woo, 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 woo. Or that might have been the pot talking.
No, yeah, that's
little echoey cracks underwater.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
I wouldn't fuck with that.
Boxes have 6 sides, not 4. I know. I was talking like...
Oh, it's still a box. Oh, please.
So 5 out of the 6 sides were glass.
Yes. 2. Wait.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, you're right, I guess.
5 out of 6.
You're absolutely right.
Scary.
Fuck that. Let's say hi to Jimmy James.
Hey. Oh.
JJ.
Yeah.
We lose to JJ.
Hello. Hello.
If JJ's not there, I say we go home.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, JJ.
Fuck.
Yeah, no home for you.
What?
Say that.
Dude.
That's fucking... That's telling right there.
JJ was calling because he wanted to tell people I'm going to be at Marco Island September 23rd through 25th at Off the Hook and Foxwoods in Connecticut October 14th through 16th. Thank you, JJ.
You're thinking all the pools down there, they play Marco Island.
Oh, God, I hope not.
That's their big sport.
Oh, God, I hope.
I went for a horrible joke, but I bet you they do.
You're right.
I
they
bet
probably
you
do.
there's some fucking horseshit family that plays Marco Island all day long.
All day long.
Canisius. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, Canisius Lake. I lived on Canisius Lake for a little while.
Yeah, I lived there, too.
Bought a car.
Oh, Chip.
Bought a car with my roommate.
2 cars.
That broke down a week later, so then we were stranded out there because people didn't really feel like picking us up. So
we probably had shit on your ass and your hands and everywhere else.
And the tire tracks.
Tire treads.
And halfway frozen to the lake, like Nessie. The Loch Ness Monster.
I like living on the lake. I like taking those long walks into the middle of the lake.
Take a big shit.
I love walking on frozen lakes. Invite me to walk on your frozen lake, please. Especially when it's black ice and it looks like it's not frozen. Love it.
I gotta pee.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what the hell would be? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. You know, Jägermeister. The Jägermeister Music Tour. It's featuring Slayer, Megadeth. It's coming to a city near you, with Slayer performing Seasons of the Abyss in its entirety and Megadeth playing Rust in Peace in its entirety. This is the one concert event you cannot afford to miss. The Jägermeister Music Tour can also feature special guest Anthrax and the return of Joey Belladonna. Tickets are now available at JägermeisterMusicTour.com. And the best part of the tickets start at just $10. How about that? Where else are you going to get this much entertainment for $10? Also, be sure to listen for a chance to win a Jägermeister tap machine. Those are great. And custom tour prizes from Schechter and Peavy. Don't miss Slayer, Megadeth, and special guest Anthrax. JägermeisterMusicTour.com. Check it out. Hey, Jägermeister is dedicated to music, not underage drinking. Jägermeister liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Sidney Frank Importing Company, New Rochelle, New York. Drink responsibly.